Good morning, everybody. How are you? Hi,
Good
Julie.
morning. Good morning. How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I am good, thank you. Hello, everyone.
Hi,
Glad to be here.
guys. Yeah, Miss Julie's back with us. Miss Mod 148. She's back with us today. We're going to
I'm,
chat some more. You guys enjoyed her yesterday, so I thought I'd have her back.
I
So,
appreciate it. Thank you. It was a lot of fun. I got a couple nice messages, and I appreciate those. And
yeah,
it
the
was a good
messages are
time.
always nice after the show, weren't they?
Yes, very sweet. Very sweet.
Let's see who's here. Hi, Maggie. I have not seen you in a while. I hope you're doing okay. Funniest thumbnails. Thank you. Thank you, Maggie. I try. Hi, Flower Child. Selfie Queen Cindy. What's up, Deadly? Hi, MTT. I was wondering if we were going to see you this morning. Yes, I've had a busy morning. I've had to go take care of something early this morning. But I'm here. Susie Q. My mouse isn't wanting to work. Hi, Sherry. UK Kate. Hello. Celia. Barbie. Big hair, don't care. Good morning, Sophie. So much has been going on and have been trying to catch up. These streets are crazy. Yes, they are. Big hair, don't care. Yes, they are.
Indeed, they are.
Hi, Evil Eye. How are you? I seen your comments over on Burn the Mic, Evil Eye. I seen your
What'd
comment.
she
They didn't
say?
like it, but I seen it. It was the comment where I think you posted it.
Oh, the one I
Where
posted. Yes. Yes.
yeah,
That was a great
yeah,
comment.
that one. And I have questions. I have questions. Why would Chicago Muscle apologize for saying that stuff uh, about SoFlo and Cubans as a whole if Maria was not offended about it? Why would he apologize to her?
I
I don't know.
have no idea. I wondered that when I saw that she said he apologized, but why was that necessary? Because she was
Yeah, why was
agreeing.
the apology necessary? Yeah, she agreed with him. So why was the apology necessary? I don't know. It's just one of those many things that stick out to me. Like, huh?
So much
Okay.
hypocrisy. Thank you for calling that out, though, Evil Eye.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Hi, Coffee Loves My Company. Good morning. Critter, good morning. Hi, Spirit Kitty.
Good to
Annette,
see
good morning.
everybody.
Mm-hmm. Everyone hit the thumbs up. If you haven't, you've got a minute so I can get through this roll call. You got a minute to click out and click back in. Selfie Queen Cindy, good morning. Michelle. Who is the Karen? Momo, all of them, Deadly. All of them over there. They are a flock of Karens. A flock. They have been
A
dubbed
flock
that.
of Karens.
A flock, yes. But you had a new name for them, didn't you? What was your name?
The Slovenly Sisters.
The Slovenly Sisters. Do you want to
Yes,
tell
that's gonna.
everybody what slovenly means if they don't know?
Slovenly is like unkempt, messy, dirty, just everything that they are. And
Mm-hmm.
it, you know, I
Slovenly.
I looked at a picture of them today, and that was my thought. The first word that came to mind was slovenly, and I'm like, that is what I'm going to call them, the Slovenly Sisters. So I
The Slovenly
posted that
Sisters.
along with the definition for Anne, because and I also had Google say it because Anne can't speak English,
Right,
so
yeah.
that way she'll know how to say it when she is trying to say it back. So
Yes, yes,
then I
yes.
know neither one of them have half a brain cell to know what it means either. So there's that. I think it suits them.
There's
What do you guys think?
I think it does. I think you're right. I think it does. The Slovenly Sisters. Good morning, Snurk. How are you this morning? I know I'm late. We were chatting backstage. I'm sorry. Hmm.
Sorry.
I'm going to have to unplug this mouse. It's getting on my nerves. Hi, Selena. How are you? Hi, Brian Press. Hi, Rabbit.
Sloppy
Hi,
sisters.
Kendra.
They're
Good
that too.
morning. The Sloppy Sisters.
It's sloppy is part of the definition of slovenly,
Yes.
so it
Yes.
encompasses
Yes.
that.
Yes. Yes. Hi, Drazo. Hi, Mikey. Hi, Amanda.
Absolutely, it describes Cooch too. She can be
It
one of the
does.
slovenly sisters too.
Yes. 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 I agree. I agree. Hi, Martin's mommy. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Brandy. Gargamel, good morning. Vixie, hello. Show
I
me
was
your
glad to
real
see
teeth.
Jules went live last night. I didn't catch all of it because we were watching a movie, but oh God,
Mm-hmm.
she was playing some video clips of some crazy woman getting arrested. It was so funny. If
I
anybody
was
needs to
watching it while I
laugh,
was getting ready this morning. Yeah, it was
oh
funny.
God, we were laughing so hard.
Hi, JJ and Tina Beagle. How are you? BB, hi. BB, we need warm weather back. I got spoiled last week. It was so nice. And then all of a sudden it got cold again, which it is still January, but it was nice for a few days. Oh, Mikey has a little rant. Here's my little rant, Momo. You mad because I call myself Latino and not Spanish? My country is in Latin America and it is Spanish speaking. So I call. Listen, Mikey, you call yourself. Listen, because, there are people who get these like 23andMe tests, these ancestry tests done.
Mm-hmm.
And they find out what all they are, and it is their right to call themselves whatever they want to call themselves, whatever heritage they have, and they want to learn more about, to represent, whatever. And Mikey, you have the right to call yourself whatever heritage you are. And she's always been that way with you, and it pisses me off. Yeah, does it throw a curveball some days, and you message me and tell me, you have this or that or the other in your heritage? Yeah, it does throw me for a curveball some days, but I don't pick on you or make
Who
fun of you for it.
cares?
So what? Exactly. So what,
If that's
Mikey?
the worst thing you got to deal with,
Thank
that they
you.
have to pick on that, give me a break. Leave him alone. And
Thank
I keep
you.
hearing
Just
Maria
like,
say, I don't know. I didn't do anything to Mikey. I don't know why he's talking about
oh,
me.
please.
Who? Shut up, Maria. You know what? Because he realizes what a POS you are. You're a
Yes.
disgusting person, and he doesn't want anything to do with you. So just shut up and leave him alone.
Yes, I agree. Just like me, they used to make fun of me because I didn't wear enough makeup or any makeup at all. Like, if that's the worst that you have about me, you just need to sit back down. Hey, Martin's mommy, be safe driving. Hey, Wicked, why does she care about things that don't involve her? That's part of being a Karen. It's part of it, in my opinion. My opinion. What was? Oh, she dropped. Brian Press. What is it about Celia? BB. Don't want to hear it. It was 70 here Friday, though Sunday, and yesterday it changed. I know, it got cold. Yeah. Between those two, they just need to sit all the way down and shut all the way up. My opinion. Do I sound okay for you guys today? I need to play around with my microphone. What? Can you hear me? Am I here? What, Brian? Hi. How are you? Yeah. Exactly. Sophie gets slammed for not enough makeup, and I get slammed for wearing too much. Fun fact, folks, I wear it for myself, nobody else. Exactly. Exactly. I sound fine. All right, great. I got my microphone out today instead of just going through my earbuds. And I need to play with the settings on it. There's like an app that you can use that like makes you sound check 1 2 1 2. But yeah, there's a whole app that comes with it that you can like change the settings and all of that. I know nothing about any of this microphone sound stuff, but I just want to sound good. It's all right, Brian. It's all right. Oh, there she is. She's back. She's back.
Sorry
She's
about
back.
that. I don't know why when you're in this restream, if my
Mm-hmm.
phone rings or I get a text message, it does something that I can't, when I come back in, I can't hear you.
Oh, that's strange. That's
It's
strange. I don't
weird.
understand. BB, Sophie, did you get your screen? BB, actually, I don't know if you were here Thursday morning when I went live. It was kind of like an all of a sudden live Thursday morning, but the company that I was ordering the screen from, called me Wednesday evening and said that it was on back order. And so he sent me my money back. The money was back in my account by Thursday morning. And I just went ahead and bought a whole new computer. Got on eBay and I found my computer half price of what I paid for it. So I just put the $380 that I raised, I put that towards the new computer. So I did Afterpay, and the money that I raised paid the first two payments. And the third payment is not due until the day after I get my YouTube check next time. And I'm just going to take my YouTube check, some of my YouTube check, and pay off the rest of it then. Pay the third and fourth payment with that.
Drazo, how do I go on Do Not Disturb without doing airplane mode? Because I just tried to do airplane mode and then I couldn't get back in the stream. It cut off my Wi-Fi. How do you do Not
Are
Disturb
you
on
on
an
an
iPhone?
iPhone?
Yeah, an iPhone 14.
What about the little thing on the side that that turns off your?
That's off.
Is that off
But that
already?
doesn't, yeah, but
That's not a do
that,
not disturb thing, though.
no. Mm-mm.
Let me look and see.
Let me see if I
Go
can.
to my notifications.
Settings.
I'm looking. I don't know. I've never done it.
Me either. Let me look on phone.
Now, you can go to your settings and then to your notifications. Well, let's follow Drazo's. Swipe down from the top of your screen.
Okay, hold on just a second.
Done. Okay, that part's done.
Yep. Yep. Which one is it? I can't see the screen and
Drop
swipe
down
down.
menu. I'll tell you. Hold on. Okay. Swipe down on the left side. Okay,
I
gotcha.
see there's like an airplane, Wi-Fi, a couple other symbols.
We're focusing. Hit focus. I don't see focus.
Oh, I see focus.
What's it look like?
There it is. It says focus. Do not
I don't see
disturb.
nothing that says focus. Oh, I do
You
over
don't?
here. If I swipe down from the right side of my screen,
I found
I'll see
it.
focus.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank
Now we know.
you.
Now we all know. All 118 of us know.
The
Swipe
more
down
you
if you're
know, you know. Okay.
swipe
I
down from the
appreciate
right
it.
corner. There we go. Nice. Now all of a sudden, my earbuds went off.
I know. I heard you say we're focusing. I'm like, yep, I'm
Yeah.
listening. What's next?
Like,
Oh,
listen.
God. Blonde moment. I couldn't see the screen, though.
Oh, funny.
That is funny.
But my earbuds quit working on my computer. I'm on this
Sure
freaking
do.
MacBook.
Lisa loves her pop.
Okay. Hi, Janet. How are you? Learn something new every day. Oh. So,
Oh, God, I am lazy today.
so I checked going back to the computer. So Drazo was the professor of the chat, right? Him and Dudley. Dudley was trying to walk us. They both said focus, and I'm like, I'm focusing. What? Just tell me. But so I just went ahead and got a new computer after pay. The first 2 payments are already paid. The last 2 will be paid whenever I get my YouTube check next time, and it should be here tomorrow.
Awesome.
I checked the tracking, and it's in Charlotte right now, and I should have it tomorrow.
Very cool.
And I've seen Broke and Burn the Mics chat asked if Sophie was going to pay back the money for the screen, and I'm like,
why would you do that?
Why would I? Yeah, I don't know.
The real question is, Brooke, are you going to pay back the roof donations because you didn't need
Right.
to replace yours?
Yeah. Yeah, your roof didn't need replaced, so are you going to give that money back? I doubt it. You're too worried about me. But here's the thing. We're all about transparency over here. True transparency.
Absolutely.
I show proof, I show receipts. Okay. I showed Thursday, I showed Wednesday, I showed me buying the screen and the tracking number. They had went so, I guess they thought they had it because they went so far. They went so far as to making a tracking number and everything, and it was time to ship, and they didn't have it, so they gave me my money back. But so I bought I bought better than what I asked for the money for. I asked for the money for a new screen, and I was not 100% sure that I was going to be able to fix it. Drazo, when I got off that line that day, and Drazo's like, I know you want to, but you're not going to be able to fix that computer. I'm like, shit. He said, it's going to be hard. He was like, he said, I used to do that for, money. And he said, I would be scared to do it. I was like, okay. I'm not going to do it.
Exactly, Amanda. She still bought a screen. It's just got a computer attached to it.
Oh, BB, thank you. Thank you. No, I don't need more money for it. Thank you, though. Thank you. You guys are sweet. You guys are sweet. Let's see. Mikey, Drazo needs money. Do you need extensions? I know you have long hair, Drazo, but do you need extensions? Yes, I did use it to buy another computer, Wicked. I did. And, even though it said that it was, my computer and all of it, I'm going to be nervous about it until I get it and I play with it for a day or so. I'm still going to be nervous about it because it's not new, so we'll see.
Yeah, meanwhile, Anna Maria still need to show proof of the money of the old lawyer. Just saying
the
it
first
isn't
lawyer
proof.
and the second.
Yep.
But they're worried about
saying
me.
You did something is not proof. Sorry.
No, it is not proof. No, it is not.
And you really should show how much you raised too. Full transparency.
I agree.
Anna
Full
Maria.
transparency. Mm-hmm.
That's what you promised.
Full transparency. Hi, Positive Paula. Yeah, full transparency.
So why would you keep your word about that when you lie about everything else? So
everything else. Hi, Positive Paula. But yeah, I mean, Here it is. I don't know how well you could see that. Hey, there's the computer I bought. Order details, eBay, order details. I can track my package, meaning it has been shipped. And it's supposed to be here tomorrow. There you go. That's the computer I bought. There you go. Full transparency. Full transparency. And it's supposed to be, it's coming, I had it shipped to my P.O Box because A, I don't trust my mailman. And two, if I have it shipped to my P.O Box, I'll have it tomorrow morning instead of late tomorrow evening when the mail decides to run at my house. So
there you go.
Yeah, that's what I'm on right now, Drazo, is a MacBook Air, and I bought it brand new in 2021.
If she does
Mm-hmm.
have a new lawyer, nobody knows yet.
No, nobody knows. Not even the court. So there's that. But yeah, I bought this MacBook Air brand new in like end of October, 1st of November 2021. By September of 2022, I had to buy a new computer. And I had it for a little over a year, and it would still be going strong if the screen didn't break. So here we are. Oh, really? There's a guy on TikTok that does upgrades on Macs. Does he walk you through it, or do you have to send it to him? It's my it's my charge port things that are messed up. They've always been messed up. So yeah. So full transparency, that's what I've done, and it will be here tomorrow. Do they have a lawyer for Friday? As far as anybody knows, no. No, 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 no. And here's the thing, they have the audacity to ask for money for a lawyer 2 times. Lawyers are not cheap. 2 times. But yet, want to say I am a grifter for raising $380 for my computer.
Yeah.
Or are you upset that $380 didn't go to you?
Guess what?
Is that what it
wouldn't
is?
have gone to you no matter what, bitches.
No, because my people don't like you. So there's
Not a
that.
single person
And you
that
really
donated
need
would
to,
like you.
right. You really need to look and see what the definition of a grifter is. I'm not a grifter. A grifter is when you ask for money for a certain thing and you don't use the money for said thing. That's a grifter. Like they are. They're grifters. They ask for money for roofs and lawyers, and the money did not go for said things.
And instead you pay off Walmart bills that you lied and said were for medical bills from 2013 or 2014, but
Yes.
really that Walmart bill was charged off in 2011. You mean that?
Yeah, something like that. Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes. Can't she make payment arrangements with a lawyer? I did that when I got my divorce. Coffee, she is contesting the bill. She's not paying. She wants her money back. She's not worried about making payment arrangements. She wants her money back.
Doesn't work like that with a lawyer, Momo. You get billed for the hours that they spent on your case. That's how it is.
That's it. 10 hours. You paid for 10 hours. 10 hours were up. That's why you have another bill.
And I guarantee you signed a contract stating that any hours over that 10 hours were going to be billed at you at X amount of dollars per hour.
Probably so. Probably so. So yeah, there is that. Give me 2 seconds here.
So, Miss Slovenly Sister, I hope that lawyer sues the crap out of you and and you have a lien. You don't have anything to put a lien on, but they can put a lien on once you get a job and put a lien on your
Mm-hmm.
vehicles,
Mm-hmm.
put a lien on any tax
Yep.
returns.
Yep.
And they will do it. It's very easy and
Oh yeah.
affordable for an attorney to do that.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I seen somebody's comment. Why is asking money for anything considered okay? Well, people don't
Because
have to give it.
this is a service that's being provided, and people are doing this to
Yeah,
make money.
yeah.
This is a job
It's
to people on YouTube.
yeah. It's one thing for somebody to ask for, I don't know, a roof or a car or, whatever. It's another thing for somebody to ask for donations to help with what they use to stream with, like the computer. Well, I just asked for a screen, but the computer screen, that is, I use my computer to do this with, and people wanted me to keep streaming, so they decided to help me. They didn't have
People
to.
want to see the entertainment, and in order to get that entertainment, that was something Sophie needed. So I don't see that as grifting. That's an investment in her business and
Yeah.
the entertainment that we all want to watch.
Mm-hmm.
There should be a charge to honestly to watch people on YouTube. People are doing this for a living. We should be
Mm-hmm.
paying them.
Yeah. Yeah. Evil Eye just said the same thing. You pay your Netflix bill every month for entertainment, right? Same goes for YouTube content creators. They're giving you entertainment. Yes. And we are. A lot of people watch me or listen to me while they're working or doing housework or driving, whatever. I'm keeping them company. I am entertaining them while they do said activities. So, yeah.
And
And they said
saving.
code was grifting or stealing. They said code was stealing the donations that people were giving for the Make-A-Wish Foundation.
And you're really doing a service. You're saving us from having to watch the Slovenly Sisters, but yet able to see all the hypocrisy and lies and playing their words, their lies for us and pointing it all out to everybody. And I
This
appreciate
is
that.
true. Thank you.
I encouraged you to do this from day one,
You did.
and I'm
You
glad
did. A
you did.
lot of people did. You and Sly and a lot of people did. She was like, I knew you could do it. She was like, I kept telling you, kept telling you. I'm like, well,
Mm-hmm.
I just had to get out of the background or the shadows of people and push my way up front,
Yeah.
Cindy says, I also think there is a huge difference between needing help and others who want their every need met by their subs monthly. That's another thing too. Yeah. I don't ask for much. I've never asked for anything before last week. But there are content creators. I use that term loosely, content creators that do want their subscribers to pay for their lifestyle. I have
Mm-hmm.
seen content creators not even go live or turn on their camera or say anything unless they get like a $20 donation, and I
How
don't
are
think
they
that's okay.
how are they accusing Code of stealing the money he donated to charity? Did he not show the money he raised and the money he donated?
Yeah, he did.
So where does the
I don't
accusation
know.
come?
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to it because I knew it was BS. But yeah, people were saying that he pocketed the money or he took, did whatever. Uh, yeah, and Code showed everything like Sophie Queen Cindy
I saw
says. Yes.
people saying if you want to donate why would you donate to somebody else? Just donate directly to the charity. I mean, how many times have we all done something like donated to somebody that's going to do a walk for breast cancer or for autism awareness or whatever? People do things to raise money to give to
Mhm.
those charities. And those charities
Mhm.
rely on things like that.
Oh,
You
yeah, for
know,
sure.
it is how it is. When I was actively running my rescue, yes, we got tons of donations sent directly to us, but there was also a lot of outside things. People would, there was one little girl that made bracelets, kind of like your wristlets. She made bracelets and
Mhm.
sold them and donated all the profits to us. Or people would have birthday parties and ask that they all just bring a check or cash or whatever, and they would
Mhm.
donate it to our rescue. I mean, it it's how it works. People do things like that.
Yeah.
There- There's nothing wrong with it.
Cindy says Code actually just donated a check this year because of the accusations made last year, and he showed himself handing the check over. And it's crazy that it's come to that. You have to record yourself showing how much a check is and handing it over to an organization.
And I'm sure they still will
But
say that it's not real because that's just how
yeah,
these
it's not
losers are.
real, or it wasn't the whole amount, or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
No
So
amount of proof is ever enough for one of those idiots.
no, never, 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 never. It never is. So we are watching today. We are going to be talking about, discussing, listening to a weekend live from last weekend where Burn the Mic was talking about Julie's and her husband for the second time in 2 days.
Hmm.
And the hypocrite.
I feel like they owe us a commission on
I
all
think so
these
too.
all these
It's the
lives.
hypocrisy people. I think so too. I think you're right.
Stolen Valor did a live last night too. I hear. I didn't watch
hmm
it because I wasn't going to trigger
hmm
myself. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. And we
you're
were
welcome for the
talking before
content.
the show. We were talking before the show. And, one of the most famous lines from the movie Scarface
Yep,
is what? Is what?
about
Something
getting
about the
on the
banana
banana
boat.
boat.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And I think 99.9% of people that refer to Cubans, they're like, going coming on the banana boat or getting on. I don't know. It's been forever since I've watched the movie, but that's how they associate Cubans, is with the movie Scarface and him
yep.
making that line.
Making that
Um,
term. Yep, that's where it came from.
yes,
Yep.
because that's where it came from. But it's okay for Harry Weasel to say, "Oh, I wasn't being racist. I wasn't talking about, you know, Cubans. I wasn't being racist. That's my favorite movie, man.
Yeah, yeah, it's my
You and
husband's
every
favorite
other
movie
man
too.
in the world." Mhm.
My husband's a diehard Pacino fan. He's Italian. My husband's Italian. He's his favorite. Him and Robert De Niro, actually, two favorites. But yeah,
Yeah.
so that's where he got the term from too. Does that make it okay? Is that what he's saying?
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. Because
Okay.
if he's going to call out the hypocrisy, he's got to explain himself first.
Mm,
I edited that live of his, and I have it uploading. So we'll get into that probably tomorrow. But yes.
okay.
Yes, he is not racist. Even though he also called Soflo a wetback.
Yeah, he was talking directly to SoFlo.
Mm-hmm.
There was nothing
Sure
about
was. Sure
Scarface or the
was.
movie
Sure
at
was.
all.
And Chicago
The
Muscle, I
most
remember when he said that, he was like, "What? That's not racist, is it? Is that racist? No, wetback. That's not racist. When you get wet, your back gets wet, or some bullshit, you know." And it's just, how
and my
can
husband wasn't
Kegel say
intentionally
anything?
my husband
No.
wasn't intentionally trying to be racist either, and he said that. He said, "I'm not racist," after he said the stuff. He was joking. Doesn't make it okay,
Mhm.
but he's a racist and Chicago Muscle isn't. I mean,
Right.
make that make sense,
Right.
please.
Right. Yes. Yes. Tuna Can Harry says, "How can Kegel say anything the banana boat comment when he spent a year saying the exact same thing about SoFlo?" Yeah, a whole year. You let Piper out. Hold on. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. A whole year. Sorry, guys. Hold on.
Alexa, show doorbell.
Did you mean dogs?
Alexa, show ring doorbell.
Sorry, I didn't find it. South Koreans.
See, that's why I don't have one of those.
Alexa,
Because they
home.
never understand you.
I know she never does. Someone just rang my doorbell and I want to see it on my Alexa. I have that Alexa show
That's cool,
thing.
Tracy.
Oh, well. I'm in my jammies laying in bed. I am not getting up to answer the door. If I remember right, he used to call him Banana Boat George or something like that. But no, that's not racist at all.
Right, Selfie Queen Cindy. As I said in a previous live, my son's father is not politically correct and has an old school, where'd it go? Has an old school sense of
Oh,
humor, Andrew Dice Clay type of humor, which is not PC these days.
welcome to my world. That is
Same,
Jamie's favorite comedian.
same. And I think a lot of people that live in the South have that, men have that sort of, that are our age and older,
Yep.
have that sense of humor.
Yep.
So,
Absolutely.
yeah. I think he did Tuna Can Harry. If I remember right, I think he used to call him Banana Boat George or something like that. I think he did. You're right. But
God,
that's okay.
when we were driving down for Thanksgiving to actually we went to South Carolina, but when we were driving down, he kept putting Andrew Dice Clay on the radio, and I kept changing it on the
Funny.
playing it up through YouTube on my radio. I'm like, I am not listening to this. This is garbage. So offensive.
Yeah. But, I don't know. It's just something to hate on people for. That's all it
Nobody
is.
wants to talk about Maria's husband Carlos there, the drunk, calling a woman a whore in traffic. How about that? Calling Maria a bitch online, saying she was a bitch and had to go in on the back of the bike or whatever it was. He said, I posted all that.
Yeah.
He's a
They,
misogynist drunk pig, but that's okay.
yeah. Hey, Sam. Hey, Bliss Chris. How are you? Sam Brand said they used to call him Curious George too. That's not racist at all, right? Is that another Scarface reference? Yeah. That and the wetback comment, Sam Brown. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the
You can't,
monkey.
wow. But yeah. Sam Brown, what? No, that is a reference to the Curious George monkey from the books. Exactly. Exactly.
Curious
That's all
George was
okay. It's all
actually
okay
out.
because they like each other now. Oh, that's cool, Susie. Kendra, I've seen Goodfellas 100 times. You know the scene when Harry and his wife at the FBI office? It was filmed in my office building at the director's office. That's cool.
That is cool.
I am popping some skinny pop. I hope it's not too loud for you guys.
Oh, for God's sakes, I'm going to get accused of crunching away.
Sorry.
It's so good, though, isn't it?
I've not tried it. I asked
Oh,
you
you
about
haven't
it
had it yet?
yesterday. No,
I thought
I
you had.
sat it on my counter. I sat it on my counter yesterday and I was asking you about it and I never popped it.
I can't eat popcorn anymore. It's not good for my stomach.
Yeah.
But I love it.
Well, I'll be thinking of you while I crunch on it over here.
Crunch, crunch.
Okay, guys. Put it in my little bowl here so I'm not crunching, rattling a bag. Okay. We're going to get into
Lisa
this.
Wigger, that was the same for a lot of people. She said her grandfather, who was 100% Apache, grew up in Oklahoma, had to learn a new way of thinking as he got older. It wasn't easy of him, but he tried extremely hard. Same. My father grew up in a very different generation where things were a lot different, and I was very proud of the growth he had and how he learned to change, because my father used to remind me of Archie Bunker.
Oh, wow.
Just,
That's funny.
he wasn't racist or anything like that, but just, rough around the edges, some inappropriate
Yeah.
things said here and there that was common for people that grew up in that generation born in the 30s.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I've already taken 3 bites of popcorn. Did you hear it? I bet you didn't hear it. I'm trying to be
Nope,
good. So,
did not.
we're going to get into this. If I choose to donate to a YouTuber creator, it's no one's business but my own. It's my tip or gift and my free choice. Yeah, videos. Yeah, you're right. If our creators is asking for donations for a specific purpose, they should be transparent and show the receipts. Yes, I agree. Totally agree. You can't ask the public for money for said thing and then get over $1,000, well over $1,000 to pay for said thing, and then you don't show receipts to anybody. It's not okay. Brandy says, when my great grandma found out that I was a housekeeper, I even thought I own the cleaning business. She was very upset that her granddaughter was the help, even though she owned the business. She was upset that her granddaughter was the help.
Yeah. They grew up in a different generation.
I agree.
MTT.
Okay, MTT, I'm done. I'm being good.
How was it? Did you like it?
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's I stopped eating like the Orville Redenbacher, the normal microwave popcorn a long time ago because it was just, I don't know, it's just not good.
Yeah.
Greasy. It's not just all the way around not good for you.
Mm-hmm.
And then I seen this at the store the other day. It's been a long time since I had even looked at popcorn in the store. And I seen this and I was like, oh, this might be okay. So we're trying it out. It's pretty good so far.
Good.
All right, guys, we're going to get into this. I sent Johnny Mac the link. I don't know. I guess he's busy today too and can't come up, but I sent him the link. Let's see. Let me find it. All right, Lizzie, that's enough. Lizzie, please get out of the water. I know you can't be that thirsty. Ma'am, thank you. Walk away. Thank you. All right.
Clips and you hear, I must say, FBJ, your husband is a gift that keeps on giving.
Isn't
Aw,
he?
how sweet.
I think so too.
How sweet.
What can I say? And I think maybe you should learn about putting that ignorant man on your phone on voice speaker, and speakerphone, because he's always going to let you down.
He doesn't let me down.
So he's asked to see Maria's breasts, he's mocked her race, and the latest one is he openly agrees that yes, he has got 3 convictions for assaulting women.
No, he
says that
didn't.
she better not make it a 4th.
He did not openly admit to having 3 convictions for assault on a woman. Liar. You said that, and he said, do you want to be number 4? He didn't openly admit to that. Lie. Okay. Sorry.
I should have pulled up Johnny Mac's live along with this so we could, but I didn't.
The Scottish chipmunk.
Yeah. I think it's better than her regular voice. I think you can understand her a little bit better like this.
What a winner. What a winner. I cannot believe that anybody actually thinks that's normal. How can you justify that? Him saying that? That says to me that man's got no remorse and obviously thinks there's nothing wrong with beating on a woman. Thinks nothing of it.
Well, if that's what you want to take from that, then that's fine. But you know the situation and what happened because we discussed it. So shut the fuck up.
But none of that matters anymore. You guys aren't friends anymore. None of that matters.
Nope.
Which is BS.
He was being sarcastic, but they're lying.
You can hear
and
it in his
saying
voice. He was being sarcastic.
Like, exactly. See, if you know your husband's got that sort of mouth, he's already asked to see Maria's breasts on a live.
Oh, shut
Why
up. He
did you
doesn't
let
want to
that
see
guy
Maria's.
Is this somebody who's sober? I don't
Get
think.
over yourself.
Is he
You know he didn't want to
sober?
see her boobs.
Is he? Did she just say is she calling my husband an alcoholic now?
Yes. Yes.
I can't. My husband
Yes.
is not an alcoholic. Maria's is, though.
Yep. Yeah.
Normal men speak like that about women and think it's funny to say she'll be lucky if she's not the 4th. I think it's a poor look. Racial profiling that people are doing because of, and that's what it is.
Profiling.
See, when you are attacking someone for their race because of how they look, because of their genetics, their colour, their facial features.
I agree with you, Anne. And guess what? You were racially profiling my husband and Sophie's husband every time you call them white trash, inbred, hillbilly, redneck, scum. All the things that you say, that's what you're doing. I agree with you.
Yep. 1000%.
And he gave back to you a little bit of what you've given to him.
Yep.
And yes, Kelly Yates, they're attacking my husband for violence against women. a situation with him and his ex-wife that they know damn well what happened, but support SoFlo, who was convicted of brutally attacking a woman. Yes, absolutely. That's correct. He also said he would do it again. There's that too. Yes, Lisa Wigger.
But they're fine with that.
Yep.
Now, Maria used to not be fine with that, because there are lots and lots and lots of her old videos from over a year ago where she's talking pure shit about Tony SoFlo.
Yeah. But now it's okay.
But now it's okay. Right.
Pictures. That is racism. So see all your bullshit. It looks like the
Then you're a
asshole of
racist,
this,
Dan.
and Jules, you're playing that song.
Total racist.
You and Maria are racists. If what my husband said is racism, you are both flat out racist because you've said far worse.
Yep.
Song, yeah, it's absolutely racist. Well, I didn't lot you are. And just because that person's not black, and you're not saying the A, doesn't make it any different. It's still racism. But the thing is,
Okay,
right,
racist.
so this is the other thing.
Exactly. Saying all of those things. I tried to find the live that they did on my husband. Can't find it. If anybody remembers that live where they were calling him the M word because of the tattoo he had under his eye, and he was inbred from where he lives, and all of, if
And the
anybody
hills have
remembers,
eyes.
and the
Yeah.
hills have eyes, yes. If anybody remembers that live, they know the name of it, because I probably have it. I just don't know the name of it. So if anybody remembers, please DM me and let me know.
Absolutely, Kelly.
They
Select it.
also allowed Stone Failure to attack Mandy using her race in their own chat. Yeah. Hypocrisy at its finest. They posted a picture that was supposed to be my husband in a dress. Yeah, because I'll still have that. Here, maybe, don't I? No, I took it down. I needed room for other things. I took it down.
So that was also
But,
transphobic as well as racist.
Yes. Yes.
Gotcha.
I have openly said, and I mean it, it's not a threat, it's actually, I'm going to do an expose on DV. And he's just going to be my subject of focus. He's going to be the perfect example. And making comments like
Give
that
me a
again last
fucking
night's
break,
the exact
man.
reason why he is going to be my focus. So I'm going to do a DV live on Julie's husband. I think it's important. And I mean, we don't know what happened.
Why do you think it's important, huh?
And you know what's going to happen in return is there's going to be a live done on Maria and her DV husband that abused her. My husband's situation with his ex-wife didn't involve me, but Maria's married to somebody that beat the living hell out of her. And we have it. And we're also going to review all of her bank robbery and the false accusing someone of an SA to try and get out of those charges, all of it.
Yep.
So do it, Ann,
Every
and
bit
that's
of it.
what's going to happen. And we will be sure to tag Kristen in all of it, since that's an okay thing to do now, according to you guys.
Yeah. According to Burn the Mic, it's okay to post something and then tag the person's children.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Hey, Terry Time.
Hey, Terry Time. My beautiful friend. How are you? I wasn't paying attention to the chat. How are you? So they support racism in their chat, and a man that went to prison for beating a woman, and a man like Harry Weasel on their panel calling Lacy the F word. Yes. All of that, Kelly
Yep.
Yates. All of that.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And Lacy is such a pussy ass bitch that he just allowed it and doesn't care.
He allowed it. And he's still sitting there in their chat on their panel.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because he has to be wanted and accepted somewhere, right? So why not just stay there? Because can you
And they got that
imagine?
thieving
Go ahead.
multiple felony Lita in there now.
But we're the bad guys.
The whore that was cheating on her freaking husband that she doesn't love, only wanted to come to America so she could rob people. That
Yeah,
one.
Susie. He called Lacy that. Yeah. What was I going to say? I don't remember. It'll come to me in a minute. Oh, because can you imagine, if Lacy went from their panel to trying to ease into our chats, can you imagine all the hell he would get from people? He's just not strong enough for that. He's too weak-minded for that. That's why he stays over there with those weak-minded women. Yeah, Lacy can't mouth off to anyone but women, right, Evil Eye? I totally agree. I agree. He has lots to say about us women that has done
Just because
nothing
he's
to
a
him.
little bitch.
That's right. He's fine mouthing off to us women that's done nothing to him. But a man that has called him
Nope, you didn't
the
see him
F
stand up
word
to
and
Chicago
other
Muscle
things.
calling him the F word, did you?
No, he didn't. He didn't. And he won't. Because he's a bitch.
And he's scared.
I agree, Sam Brown. That's why most stay. They're scared of being attacked. You guys seen what happened to JJ when she started coming in my chat?
Yeah.
Right? It's happened to a lot of women. Artist of Light with D. Good
Hey,
morning,
D.
my friend. How are you? He can be online, but I guarantee any number of us women would knock his ass in the dirt if he said
Oh my
it to our
God, I would
faces.
beat that bitch up in a hot second. He's a pussy.
What are you doing? Get my hair tie out of your mouth, ma'am. Thank you very much. My poor abused dog over here had my hair tie in her mouth. You know you can't eat that stuff. Let me grab it before she grabs it again. Come on. You going back up? What are you doing? Come on, let's go lay down. Come on. My living room has become a big playpen for her. We've got one of those long, big gates going in between the living room and the kitchen. And my whole living room is like her big playpen. It's so funny.
Brandy's profile picture is hilarious. It's Anne with her original teeth, with the big old snaggle tooth jutted out right in the sticking out.
I didn't notice that.
What is that? I've never seen a tooth do that before. Oh my God, it's hilarious.
Oh God. Here in the dirty South, us women don't play. That's right. That's right. Nobody scares me. I'm a redneck and a hillbilly. Amen, Dairy Time. Amen.
Amen.
None of these pussy ass bitches scare me either.
Mm-mm.
Happens to her in her home. So with Lacy. But that's what I'm going to do. So she said she's going to make Maria suffer for that. But when her husband says something, she said, did I say it? Did I say it? So Maria's responsible for what I say, but she's not responsible for what her husband says. Make that make sense?
Okay,
My
I'll make it
husband
make
and I
sense for
don't
you.
have a channel or an LLC together.
There you go. I'm going to even give you an example, okay? So you can understand this a little bit better. When Mims and Star had a channel together, your co-host and business partner in your LLC wanted to hold Star accountable for the things that Mims did, right?
Yep.
She told them because they have a channel together, if one does something, the other is responsible.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure did.
Therefore, that goes for your channel. You guys took it a step further and were the dumbasses that made yourself an LLC.
Yep.
Okay. Hi, Mia's mommy. Yes, Alvin is back once again.
Because you thought that LLC was going to protect you from getting in trouble, and it's not.
It's not. It's not scaring anybody either.
Nope.
So,
Apples and oranges, you can't compare what my husband
go.
says versus what you and Maria do. It's your
Mhm.
channel, your joint channel, you're an LLC, and that's how it goes. So, yep, and you do a live on my husband, and Maria pays the price. And that's just how it's going to be.
And the same cannot go for Julie and John. They don't have a channel together
Nope, we
because
sure
they
don't.
tried saying that.
Nope. Apples and oranges.
Kelly Yates, Maria, please explain why that name offends you so bad that you can't control yourself over a stupid name that fits. Momo attacks kids, and that's why you're called Momo. It's accurate, so get over it. There you go,
Oh,
Kelly
but
Yates.
when Jolene
Cheers.
called her Momo recently and she was in the chat, she laughed about it and called herself Momo. That was okay,
Really?
though. Yes. I got to go find that.
Yes, I need that.
She's selectively offended, like everything.
Like selectively everything else. Yeah. Yeah.
And she said, we're an LLC. Well, guess what, Julie? We don't have a fucking marriage license. That's on you.
Nowhere in my marriage license or my marriage vows did it say I'm responsible for everything my husband says or vice versa. So there's that.
There you go.
Bitch.
Yep.
She's the one that put out information incorrectly about Debbie's family.
No, I didn't.
She's putting out, oh, Debbie's husband's been done with a victim, done with a sex crime. It was a child that wasn't Debbie's husband. Was not Debbie's husband.
It's somebody that lives in Debbie's house with Debbie's husband's exact name. So I said if it's not Debbie's husband, then it's her father-in-law, whoever it is. I still stand by Debbie loves a sex offender and has a child toucher in her home. So there's that.
There's
And
that.
I do have proof. I do have proof that it is her husband, though.
Yeah. Well,
on her Facebook is pictures of her and her husband, and it's the same exact picture that's on the sex offender registry of the man that touches minor children. So,
wow. But since they're her friend, they want to cover that up.
yep.
Could you imagine if that was one of us?
Oh my God.
Could you imagine if that was one of us or our subscribers that had a sex offender husband?
No. That touched minor
Yes.
children.
Yeah.
So I stand by Debbie Chavez loves a sex offender.
There you go. Ma'am, what is your issue? I'm going to let this play for a second and take care of her. Hold on.
No,
Come on.
Adele, why not?
You want me to go lay down? Where you want?
And she thinks that she's going to fight with her. But maybe that's the way she is, because she's in every live, every chat, every platform. Maybe our home life shit. Maybe he likes to sit and drink, and she does her shit online.
Kind
What
of
did
like
she
Maria
say?
and her
What
husband.
did she say?
Let's see. Something maybe likes to sit and drink, and she does her shit online. Before that,
My husband is not an alcoholic. I don't know why she keeps saying that. Because he has a few beers here and there.
yeah. I'm going to go back about 20 seconds.
She thinks that she's won a prize with her.
She thinks she's won a
But maybe
prize.
that's the best she is because she's in every live, every chat, every platform. Maybe our home life shit.
No, I'm not.
Maybe he.
And maybe your home life is shit.
There's nothing wrong with my home life, Ann, and I'm not in every chat, every platform. I'm not even close to in half of the shit going on.
No, me neither.
I'm not even, I'm in probably half of John's lives, and his are the ones I'm in the most. So get your facts straight, turkey teeth. And your husband, by the way, Ann, looks like he drives around in a van that says free candy on it, and he looks like a child toucher. So I stand by that too. And I can't blame
Maybe
him
that's why she's
because look at
protecting
you.
Debbie so much.
Yep. Does Debbie love, or does Turkey Teeth love a chomo too?
See, it doesn't feel so good, does it?
Maria. That's
Anne.
Maria who's in every chat, Anne.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Doesn't feel so good, does it, Anne? To have people say things like that about the person that you love, right? Kind of like you guys were saying about my husband and Julie's husband.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't feel too good, does it? That's Maria lurking in everyone's lives all hours of the day and night. Exactly, Evil Eye.
Yep.
JJ says, yes, Mod 148, even if you drink a glass of wine or two once a month. Excuse me, or once every other month. That makes one an alcoholic, according to these people. Yeah. Hi, allegedly. How are you? Yes, exactly. I hope you're doing well.
He likes to sit and drink, and she does her shit online. And I believe Amsey did a live. Amsey wouldn't even get a view of me. So, see whatever you said, Amsey.
You are not the reason that Amsey gets views. Don't flatter yourself, please.
Amsey is the OG of freaking Reddit here. Well, Terry Time's been here longer, but in our community, Amsey is the one that's been around the longest. Terry Time's not a bottom feeder.
No. Hi, Steven. How are you? Let me find a better avatar. I didn't realize that's what it was until Julie pointed it out, Randy.
How about it? I don't give a shit. Couldn't care less.
Oh, yeah, you could. You could care. You
Yes,
could care, or
could.
you wouldn't be saying anything about it, right? And in one of the lives that I was going over the weekend, Maria was making fun of the We Stand with John Yates thing I think MTT made for the next court date. And Maria's like, it's not a wrestling match. What are you making this? You're making yourselves look stupid and blah, blah, blah. If anybody was to make me something like that, I would tell them to take it down immediately. Well,
And then
it just so happens. It just so happens that Anne's avatar here is a picture of Maria with hearts around it. And it says, we love and will continue to stand with Maria. But I haven't heard her say, this is ridiculous. Take it down now, like she said that she would.
Or the stupid picture on their community tab holding hands. We love Maria.
Yes. You haven't said to take that down yet.
You lying ass hypocrite.
The hypocrisy for me. There you go.
Facts for the people who were not around at that time. And Jill wrote in the chat, and I was sent that because I don't listen to the bullshit, that I did not make one call. No, Jill, you didn't make one call. You were inciting a whole fucking community to make calls for you in everybody's DMs. Everybody.
No, that's Brooke that does that.
And you did get some people to make those calls. And you know you did. Hi, Amy.
Hey.
How
Sorry
are
I'm
you?
late. Oh, I like the avatar. Thank you.
It's cute, isn't it?
Thank you.
Wait, what did she just say?
I love
Did she
the
say, "I love
avatar.
your
Thank
avatar"?
you.
Oh,
Mhm.
Maria, you phony hypocrite. Talking out both sides of that melty face.
Yes.
Yeah, that was very nice.
Mia made that. Thank you, Mia. So,
Let me open up. I can see the comments.
she's reading Vic's social media.
Yep, she is.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Bridget Lynn. Hi, Amy. Hi,
Oh,
Joey.
she's crossed a
How
line.
are you?
She has crossed a fucking
Hey,
line.
social. She sure has. Reading everything about the social media. Ooh, that opens a really scary door.
I heard that
Wow.
they said Amy's or Amsey's boyfriend Muggsy is in his 70s and married. He is not married and he's in his
No.
early 50s. You guys need to stop lying.
Yes. I don't know who would give them info. They're stupid, jealous, and much. You're right, Lisa. Yeah. Listen, Michelle, it's better than their regular voices.
Brandy
I think,
changed her picture.
in my opinion. But what she change it to? Stupid thing.
Brooke.
But I would love, because I said yesterday that they also passed around my children's photos along with now Siwa's daughter. And I would love for them to deny that. I would love for them to deny that.
I posted the video, the Maria sharing Siwa's daughter, because they said it was an altered screenshot. So I posted the clip of it, the actual clip, and showing Sophie's live playing in it, so you knew it was yesterday. So stop lying,
Okay.
Momo. You passed it around and you know it, and I never said it was in a group chat. They're like, she didn't post that in a group chat. That's not a group chat. That's a DM. You sent it to somebody directly,
Mm-hmm.
and that person sent it to me. Liar.
Yep. We're going to share this tab instead so you all can see what we're talking about. At the bottom here is my live going from yesterday.
Sophie has been caught using Maria's name to Photoshop screenshots before, and it failed.
Reading their community tab from yesterday. And here
Playing a
are
screen
2
record.
pictures of Princess. Do what?
And that's the screen record.
Yeah,
Of
and
Maria
then there's a
passing
screen
around.
record. Yes. It's Maria's name at the top here. 2 pictures of Princess, and I covered up her faces with daisies because we do not do that here.
But when Maria
and then
sent
at
it
the
around,
bottom.
it had her face when Maria sent it around.
Yes, yes, yes. We covered up her face. And then Maria's name at the top here, and it is a screen recording.
Yes, yes. Prove it was me that was Photoshopping screenshots. Prove it, bitch. Prove it. How come it hasn't been done since then? That was over a year. Burn the mic, 29 minutes.
So there's that.
So yeah, they did a whole live yesterday saying that was an altered screenshot.
No.
So can't say
Sorry.
that now, bitch.
Sorry, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
So before anyone blames anyone, it's my screen record. What do you say about that, Momo?
Happy anniversary, Shyla. Kelly said, I am responsible for that screen recording. I sent it to someone to get it to you, Mod 148.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
And I wasn't going to give out any information of who sends me things.
No,
I don't do
we don't
that.
do that here. No. So.
Is this really Tony?
But I also have the proof of them passing around my child's picture. So I'd love for them to say they didn't do it.
But what? Thank you, Key.
Let me see the channel. I don't think that's funny.
But Siva couldn't have done that because Siva's saying that Brooke's daughter is a victim of mental health and screaming out for help. Why would she attack a child with mental health issues? In her own words.
When did she attack her?
Hi, Brittany. I can't believe that. That's disgusting.
Did she just say hi, Brittany, to the person that did the altered screenshot?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And if Amzie was here, she could also tell you that she was sent probably the same time I was. She was sent those altered screenshots of what they're talking about that I did. I couldn't tell you how to do that shit, y'all. I'm not as good as people think I am. But and of course Britters is just going to let the blame be laid on me and not her. Of course. She literally hates me. I couldn't tell you why she hates me, actually. But that's for another story at another time. Who speaks on a little girl's teeth? The kid isn't even a teenager yet. It's fucking gross. Exactly.
Amen.
Exactly. Hey, Becca, are you here? Becca, I heard they even attacked you the other day. That's crazy. They never say anything. Wow. Yeah, their hands are filthy. Filthy.
That's fun.
Okay. All right. Hi, Brittany. How are you?
That is so true, Crystal Fennelly. That is so true.
Yeah, so she was doing all this shit. Everything that she said she stands against, she's doing it now. So when your daughter or your son are mentioned, and she said that our chat was saying that Lance is since he's a content creator, we can go after him. We never said that. Nobody in this chat would go after Lance. Nobody.
We said he was fair game. She is a fucking liar, and this is what.
That's what they were saying a couple weeks ago.
They were,
They said,
and he's obviously fair game because you're tagging him in everything now, Momo.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Freaking disgusting predator that she is.
So, that was my chair. That wasn't me. No, you don't. No, but none of you guys deserve to be attacked. Why? Because you're here in my fucking chat? That's not enough reason to attack people. Honestly.
It is for Momo.
Yeah, it is for them.
This is why I've always had a problem with her, and this is why her son now has a problem with her. And you know what? It was Reddit that was saying her son was a content creator and fair game. Nothing to do with us. Siva, stop with your lies.
That's right. Nothing to do with us.
Post it, Siva.
Pretty sure Momo said that.
She
He's
did.
a content creator. He's fair game.
Mm-hmm. She sure did.
The same as, she makes me sick. I was there long enough to listen to her bullshit about Keaton's boss, and she was only 16. Bitch, you've always been slack. You've always been slack. She is, I'm telling you, she does my head in. Does my head in. And she.
So you're trying to say that somebody's essay isn't real? Or is that what you're trying to say, Anne?
The cheek to talk about Amy's exes. Siva, Josh Harris was done for paedophilia. Adrian, the love of your life that you were engaged to, who you'd known for 3 months, who was married when you were married, was also being charged with paedophilia. So what do you keep going on about people's exes? Donnie was your ex, Siva. So you want to keep going. Piece of shit. Yeah, you're right, actually, Crystal Fan, always. And it's her friends that are in his post telling him to stop it. And to not do this to his mum. And that's her friends that are going after him, not us.
Bullshit.
Really?
She was reading all of them.
How so? How so?
Bullshit.
Brooke's daughter's social media. She's following her. She's stalking her. And then you wonder why Brooke gets upset with you, Siwa. Now sit back and watch the sideshow because you're going to get it tenfold from her. Because that's what happens. And then you can't cry that you're a witness. You have a horrible, horrible relationship with your son. And you're taking it out on Brooke and her daughter. You know what I was thinking? She said that Brooke's daughter had crashed the car I don't know how many times.
You have a horrible relationship with your son and your daughter, Momo. So you shouldn't be talking about anyone else's. The only reason you see your daughter is because she wants to see her father. And that's a fact.
Yep.
That came out of her mouth.
Times at 16, she said, which of course is what she's saying, not what I even know because it's none of my business. And I'm thinking, and I'm saying, at 16, Brooke's daughter was at home. At 16, actually at 15, Siwa's son was kicked out. No, the other thing is,
where was she at 14 and 13 and 12 and 11 and 10 and 9 and 8 and all of those years?
Siwa provided her daughter with a car. Siwa, you couldn't even give your kid a fucking bike. Shut up.
I know. And she said that I had gone to Turkey to have an affair.
Siwa,
you don't know what it is.
Buy her a car? Really?
Yeah.
Brooke's a better mom because she gave her daughter a car, which I believe Brooke said her daughter's father bought her. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. That doesn't make you a better mom because you can afford to give your daughter a car. Sorry.
No, not at all.
That might make you a worse mom to give an irresponsible young teenager a car.
Just so they can drive themselves to school. So you don't have to do it. So you don't have to get out of bed and do it. I don't know. That's just me.
What it is to take a 20-hour plus airplane trip for vacation, right? Because you're used to that bus that breaks down everywhere you go. That's why you can't even imagine anybody taking an airplane somewhere. But hey, I'm not the one that was sleeping with my husband's boss at 16 or 17, whatever age you were.
Hi, Myra.
Hi, Myra. That was you, Siwa.
You went to Turkey to sleep with some guy off the internet, and you tried to sleep with Danielle's husband from 90 Day Fiancé, Maria. So there's that.
But she wants to talk about me and these rumors that Britters made up about me and Johnny Mac. She has said over and over and over and over and over for what, past 2 weeks that me and Johnny Mac were having an affair.
Hey, Jules.
But she's the one that flew to Turkey to be with another man for 3 weeks. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. And you want to talk about somebody when they were 16 years old? 16. And they're in their 40s now. No, ma'am. Oh, shit. Hands are full. I sold my son his first car for $150. He was 21. He had zero interest in driving until then. Yeah. Someone should clip her saying she deserves to get it back tenfold. So when it happens to them and then they cry victim, we can say, play it for her so she sees that she says what she did. Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Huh? Who said that about found coke in whose home?
Siwa said that they found that in my home? Oh, bitch. This is an open invitation for Amy, Keaton, or Lance. I will give you a platform.
Oh, Siwa said that to you, Maria.
Siwa said that about... No, man, they found all the pills at your house, Siwa. In fact, Lance said you had all the pills in your house. Nobody's ever found nothing in my house because I don't... Unlike you.
Yep, that's what Anna said. Don't blame Siwa.
Anna said they found drugs in your house.
Yep. Don't blame Siwa.
And your husband's DV arrest that you're pretending didn't happen, but we have all the records for, he was ordered to a court-ordered drug and alcohol evaluation, Maria.
Yep. Sure was.
Why was
Sure
that?
was. Yeah, why was that? If there was nothing going on,
There's no
why
reason to
is
do
that?
that if there's not a reason to do it.
Yep. They don't do it just for the hell of it. So you probably should stop blaming others and start speaking about, because we all know you don't have the perfect life, the perfect marriage. We all know that. You try and make it out like you do, but we know that you don't. Okay. The jig is up.
And guess what,
I've never
Maria?
done drugs. I never.
Nobody does.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Nobody
nobody
has
has
a
a
perfect
perfect
life.
relationship. No,
None of us are out there
nobody.
saying, we have a perfect husband. The only one saying those things is you.
Yeah.
And it's bullshit.
Yeah, we know it's bullshit. We all know that it's bullshit.
You didn't even love your kids enough to learn how to cook for them. So shut up.
But she wants to talk about Siwa giving her children dry cereal. What did you give your kids when your husband wasn't home or he was away on those trips to quote unquote go hunting? What
Nothing,
did you give your
obviously.
children then? Yeah,
If she didn't give
yeah,
them dry cereal, she gave them nothing then because she didn't cook.
yeah.
You just let them go hungry?
That's what it sounds like.
I never had to do rehab. I've never had to check myself in to an institution 100 times.
Neither
I'm
have
like
I.
you. We don't do that here. I raise my children with my husband. I'm like Anna.
Half the time. When you weren't fighting with him
Online.
and online.
Leaving the country to chase other men and obsessively on Facebook at the time, 24/7, following Danielle and trying to steal her husband away from her.
Sad.
Anna. Unlike Siwa. Unlike Sophie. Unlike Jules, obviously.
Unlike Sophie,
Yeah.
You
what?
want to keep going? She said you had a co-parent per Anna.
Unlike Sophie, what? Unlike Jules, what? Unlike Siwa, what? I've
Yeah,
never
Dee,
been
she
to
was busy
rehab.
robbing
I've never
banks.
checked myself. I've never been to rehab. I've never checked myself in anywhere 100 times. So what? What?
Siwa. Well, I don't even remember what your daughter's name is, but since you're on a first name basis with Brooke's daughter, I'm gonna find out what her name is again, and I'm gonna start calling her out because to call somebody princess is a stupid
Yeah,
name.
yeah, but I'll tell you mine.
Excuse me.
Because she's
What
absolute scum for doing what
what does Brooke and Siwa's fight have to do with Anna and Maria anyways? Why does Maria have to
Nothing.
insert her big fat nose, her melted face nose, into everybody else's business? Because if you didn't do that, Maria, you would be in half the shit that you are. You cannot stay
Yep.
the hell out of anything. And I have you recorded saying, I'm not going to get in anybody's business anymore. I'm going to let people defend themselves. I'm not going to do this. I'm not. You cannot stop. It's not
Can't.
your fight. Stay out of it.
She can't stay out of it.
I
That's
know
how
she
all this
can't.
shit started with me and her, with me and
I know she
Maria,
can't. But
because
it's
she
all
got
other people's
into,
shit.
yeah, yeah, because she was, me and Stinky Fish were arguing and she had to stick her big nose into it and had to stick up for a man against little old me.
I comment occasionally on things, but you don't see me out there starting rip-roaring wars over other people's shit.
No.
You're not supposed to do that. We all fight our own battles, Maria. Nobody needs you. You make it worse for everyone because everyone that hates you now is brought into all of it too. You are making it worse for these people you think you're defending, whether you see it or not.
Yes. 1000%.
And absolutely,
1000%.
Jules, that is why she will be in court this Friday.
Because she can't mind her own fucking business.
Yep.
She loves the mess.
She lives for it.
Mm.
It's all she has in her sad, pathetic, lonely life. Huh, Momo?
Critter says, what sane adult threatens to call out a child? No sane adult does that.
And
Martin's
that's
mommy.
why she's called Momo. She keeps
Thank
saying it's about
you.
her appearance. It's just a
No.
coincidence that you look like Momo. That's not why you're called Momo. It's because you are a child predator.
Mhm. Again, maybe another reason why she's protecting Debbie and her husband.
Yep,
Just a thought. Just a
could
thought.
be.
When you allow something like the internet or YouTube to take your livelihood, you've got a problem. I'm just saying. You're right, Martin's mommy. You're exactly right. What did you say? It
I have the
is
entire court document.
obvious. Oh, obvious. Yes.
Send me a DM on my mod148 IG. I'll send it to you.
Yes. The fuck. It's obvious she doesn't have an attorney. Oh, yeah. The fact she's actually said she was going to find out a child's name and call her out is predator type behavior. Yes. Yeah, more wasted money.
Jules, she sure does.
More wasted money. And why these subs keep giving them money, I will never understand. Never understand.
Because they're just as messy.
I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah, they are.
And abused and abused.
Listen, let Brooke interview the people. See, this is what she's trying to stop. She's like, oh, I know this person. I've got 2 interviews lined up. She's trying to silence Amy and she's trying to silence Brooke. But
Amy, I'm telling you, please.
What does Amy have to do with this anyway? That's what I'd love to know.
Involved.
She shouldn't even be involved. She's got nothing to do with this. She, as far as I know, didn't know Keaton when he was with Siwa.
Nope. You guys brought her
So-
into this. And before you go lying again, saying we brought Anna into it, no. Anna
No.
sought us out. She sought
Yeah.
out John and sought out people in this community to help because she's ashamed and disgusted at the evil devil that is her twin sister, you, Momo.
Yep. Agreed.
Get Keaton to speak up again.
no, thank you, Will.
There's nothing out with her boyfriend DW and left her son with a mother-in-law.
Speak up again. Why? Why him to speak up again? What's that going to do?
Dee, she's not going to sue you. She couldn't even afford an attorney for her RO. Don't worry about that
No,
one.
don't worry about it. No. No, don't worry about that shit.
Yep, she sure did. Siwa moved out. Yeah, she did. And DW was her boyfriend. She actually had the balls to call Keaton and say, hey, don't come home from work early because I'm packing and he's here and he's helping me.
Okay, where did you get that from? Do you have proof that that was said? Do you? No? Quit saying it.
I don't want to be with you. I moved in with him. Siwa, yep.
Oh, Dor,
Thank you, Dor. Thank you, honey. Thank you so much. You finally be holding his yard. I know. Can you imagine? I'm such a freaking nerd. I don't even know what smoking pot is or any of that shit.
You
And I
know
always
what
say to my
smoking
bitches,
pot is. You know what smoking pot is. I'm such a nerd. I don't even know what smoking pot is.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
such
do.
a nerd. You've done drugs. Don't you lie, Momo.
I'm such a nerd. I don't even know what smoking pot is. Bullshit.
Why
man.
did you have to rob a bank? Why did you need to steal money out of your parents' bank account? Why did you have to spend your daughter's freaking college fund? Why did you need all that money, Momo? Why did you lose your house, too? Why? When both you and
Why?
Carlos had jobs. What was
Yep.
going on that you couldn't afford to keep your house?
Love to know.
And this pill popper from Texas is gonna say that I use coke per Anna. Hey Siwa, you slept with your husband's boss per Keaton. How do you like that? Here's the thing: you can tell your son all you want that we're horrible people and we're gonna drag him and we dragged his sister and him, but show him the proof. Show him the proof.
There's
Oh,
tons
you
of
can't
it.
find anything because everything that comes out of your mouth is a lie. Thank you.
What the hell, man? What the hell?
Everything that comes out of your mouth is a lie.
Listen, our son, one of the reasons her son fell out with her when he was 15 was because his best friend's father was coming over really late at night to give Siwa massages. And she's saying to people, have you known me in the past 4 years to be with anyone? Well, you were trying to pick up a barman.
And what if he was?
You got in a car with these two men.
What if it was
Yeah,
true?
so what?
Who cares? How does that matter? What has that got to do with anything in the present day? Even if it was
Nothing.
true, how is it your business? How does it affect your life? And why does her son need to know about that?
Good questions. I'd love to know the answers. Love to. Because it doesn't make any sense to me. Why her...
Two men from that fair to go to Walmart. What were you back in the storage section, Siwa? Because why would you go with two strange men to go buy beer at Walmart? Is that what you guys do in that little part of the hick town you're in?
But Maria, the thing is, she could be screwing, my point is, she could be screwing anybody. Nobody knows, nobody cares.
But you do care.
You care more than anything.
You do care. Or you wouldn't be talking about the shit, man.
Just trying to make herself look innocent.
Yeah.
And make herself
Maybe.
look holier than thou. See what? You were a slut.
She
I'm not
was.
slut-shaming, it's a fact. You were a slut. The same as Jules was a hoe.
Wow.
What?
They're just jealous because
She was
neither
paid
one
for
of them
sex.
looked good enough that anyone would have wanted them to make them a slut or a whore.
There you go, man.
Nasty,
There you go.
nasty, vile pigs.
Mm-mm-mm.
There's no, like, own it.
Gil didn't give her $800 for the hell of it. She had Gil over there doing smoking pot or weed with her, and he just wanted to come talk and throw $800.
Listen, Gil
You go
wasn't
tell
a
that to
friend.
somebody else.
Gil wasn't a friend, Gil was a customer.
Yeah, because I don't know. I've had friends come over and I've had some coffee with them or something to drink, and I don't charge them $800, or they don't hand me $800 because I'm so nice and they just want to talk.
What about
Okay,
your
that's
bestie
the
Brooke
thing, if you
taking
aren't looking for love. Yeah,
$1,000 to get her box munched, huh? What about that? What about that, Maria? Although I think Brooke was probably the one that did the munching because.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
What
I don't
about
see
that?
her as a...
So she's a whore then, right?
You know.
Right?
And their definition of it, yeah. I don't see her as a pillow princess myself, but
If
you know,
either one of you were halfway decent looking and could have slept around, you would have been the biggest sluts in town. I have no doubt about it.
Oh shit.
Can you imagine you're sitting there having drinks and like, I'm so stressed out because these people are finding me. So we had a meeting at a hotel. They had a big meeting because Siwa Moon was in the house. And then I had to get drunk, so I couldn't do the readings that everybody paid me for. So I had to sit at the bar and get drunk. So then I was hitting on the guy just to see if he would give me the number. She was drunk with all the money that was given to her. and she got wasted at the bar, and she thought she was gonna hit on this man, and he took the number, but he wasn't interested because she didn't have a Photoshop button in real life. Then they drove her to her home. Yeah, then they drove her to her home
funny.
with a young girl in the house. You're gonna let these two strange men that took you to Walmart drive you to where your daughter lives.
Yes.
Did she
Yes.
let them
That's
in?
exactly what she did.
Did she let them in?
I doubt it.
No.
So what's the big deal? What's
Is
the
it
big
any
deal?
more safe to let a strange Uber driver give her a ride home? Is that
No.
any different?
No. My opinion, no.
Hypocritical pig. You
Yeah.
disgust me, Maria.
I must say, but Gatlinburg should definitely be giving Siva some vouchers because, Siva, you've sold the place so much that guess where we're all going to be meeting? And I'm not going to give any dates, but guess where we're all going to be meeting?
And maybe we'll bump into you because it's about the same time that you get your tax return refund that from your son's money that you told him not to file. So it's about the same time. You know, every time she gets her IRS check, she takes off to Tennessee. We might meet you there, Siwa. There's a reunion over there.
Of course, because that's what stalking bitches do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why? Why? Why?
Since it's your favorite place to go. So different days that you would go on a bus and I would go on a plane.
I hope you run into Siwa, and I hope she
So what I was also
fucking
saying was-
punches you dead in the melted ass face and knocks you on your ass. That's what I
I
hope.
would.
I hope you do find her.
I would.
I would
Punch
laugh
her
my ass
square
off if she
dead in your
laid
fucking
your
mouth.
ass out.
Yep. But you're not obsessive or stalkerish or bullyish or anything like that, right? Right?
Saying was FBJ's husband is a gift that keeps on giving, right? But Maria,
Yep.
so she says, and I heard her saying it on Tales, that she's not responsible for what people say when she's on panel. What her husband says. But you're responsible for what I say.
I can drive in. Awesome. She's responsible. I'm responsible for what my husband says. I would have a fit. I would have a fit and be apologizing, not laughing.
She said that you're basically responsible for me. Because we're an LLC. We don't have a marriage certificate.
I know we're not married, so FBJ has more responsibility for her husband than I have for you or you have for me. Because we're not married, but you are FBJ. And he did it to you the first time when he wanted to see the boobs, and then he
Pause, please. Sorry. Again, Maria. My husband and I don't have a channel together. We are not an LLC. I am married to him, yes. I am not responsible for what he says. He is not responsible for what I say. If we had a channel together and an LLC, then yes, that would be a different story. But we do not. I don't control him. He does not control me. That may be how your marriage works. That's not how my marriage works. And furthermore, I have apologized now 7 times for what my husband said, even though he was responding to you and giving you back what you gave to him, and he was joking. I still apologized 7 times. You want an apology from my husband? He is happy to come on and do it, but you're going to give one first because you started this, bitch, and you're not getting one from him until you give one first. So stick that in your pipe and smoke it, bitch. Okay, sorry.
Yep.
And then he did it to you again, showing how racist he is. Because my husband would have one chance only, and if he messes up one time, you'll never hear his voice here again.
And of course, why does she put this clown on speakerphone? Because right away he says,
Hold on 1 second. I'm looking for a clip. Plus, JJ, I just now seen her message, wants to come up. I'm going to drop the link for JJ. And
He
let
sure
her
did call a
up.
woman in traffic a whore. My
Do you
husband
have
doesn't
that?
do that.
Do you have that that clip?
I do not, no. Do you have
I
it,
can't
Jules?
remember. Can't remember
Somebody's got to
where.
have that. Someone has to have that clip. Hey, Johnny Mac.
Somebody sent it to me and I can't remember. Hey, Johnny Mac. I can't remember who it was that gave it to me.
We're good. Calling out all the hypocrisy and lies.
Same shit, different day.
Someone please send that clip to either myself, Sophie, or Jules.
Hey, friend.
Hi, ladies. How are you?
Hi, JJ.
I felt bad interrupting, but I'm like, let me up because I was going
Oh,
to.
no.
Yeah.
Welcome.
You guys are on a roll and you're doing a good job. And this is a perfect example, and I cannot believe what I just heard. And it's a perfect example of why people think that they are okay when it's just a normal stream or they're talking about things that actually did happen. But when these tangents, I mean, did I hear that correctly? Are they trying to somehow excuse or blame Siwa or use it something in any way against her that she was 16 and somebody in their late 40s may have done something to her?
Yes.
Yes.
I
Absolutely.
what the fuck? Like, honestly, even if Siwa was all over the man and was absolutely in love with him at 16 years old, that's illegal. She's not
Yep.
able to consent.
Nope.
So, regardless of whether it was consensual, non-consensual, something happened, whatever, how are you going to blame her?
The word consensual doesn't apply under the age of
It doesn't.
17 here.
Exactly. It doesn't. And I don't understand how they could use that. If you use that against anybody, stick any other woman's name. Let me tell you, if I had a 16-year-old and some 40, I don't care if she's mad at me or not. I'm going to the police. I don't understand that. How could they put that on any girl, because she's a girl at 16, shoulders? That's disgusting. I'm sorry. Just as a, like, they say these things as just some, like, talking points to get back at Siwa somehow, and I don't think they're listening to themselves. It's coming off horrible.
And that's why it's
Because
so
they're
important
horrible women.
what Sophie is doing, playing back their words so people can really hear it.
This is
It's
bad.
so important.
Yeah, that's really, really, really bad. And I mean, I know Siwa probably wouldn't accept it anyway, but they really owe her an apology for that. That's fucked up. I mean, I can't imagine, like I said, it could be, my daughter was only 16 a few years ago, and no, hell no. I'm going right to the police, and we've got a problem. They cannot consent.
Maria does not know how to apologize, JJ. I'll tell you, because way back when this war started with me, when she posted my deceased father, she had promised that she was going to apologize, and she went on a live, and all she said was she shouldn't have done that. That was her apology.
I don't think I've ever heard her apologize,
She
but
doesn't.
No, me neither.
I don't think I've been listening as long as a lot of people. And it was these kind of comments that were so off-putting to me. It's like they get in this rage, click live, and just say whatever. And you can't do that. Listen, by making yourself an LLC, that just opened them up to be sued easier. It just does. So I don't know if they don't understand that, but it does. So, and if one does, the other gets in trouble for it. If you have a business partner, it's the same. It's going to have to come out of, I mean, I say a business account, but obviously they may not have that. I don't know. But regardless, they're both would be equally responsible. And that is why I've said many times, I keep saying it, Maria, Anne is going to get you in a lawsuit because it's her mouth that's even more reckless than yours, which is somewhat
But that's
shocking.
not how a marriage works, Maria. That's your partnership you have. Because if my husband goes and robs a bank tomorrow, I'm not going to jail for it.
No, I wouldn't either. Hell no.
But you two do something and you're equally responsible.
Yes. Civilly, criminally, and it's just the way that it works. And I don't understand why that's not like.
That's why I said Anne does another live stream coming for my husband like she says she's going to do, I'm coming for Maria's family.
Well, and that's understandable. And it's amazing watching people scurry now that some are giving it back to them, what's been going on for so long.
Yep.
And you can see that. And I can understand sometimes why they were mad and what they were upset about. I wasn't a Siwa fan, and I got some of it. But they have always spoke on Siwa's kids. They have. And they can't
Absolutely.
deny
Always.
that. So always. That's always.
Absolutely.
And now Siwa speaks on a kid, and it's just, and now it's a problem. She's horrible. Oh my God, you're going to do that? Well, I'm going to do, what more do people do? It's getting worse and worse and worse. It's sad. But anyway, I just
What
wanted
could
to
they
make that
do that
mention.
has not been done?
I don't know. I don't know. I haven't been here as long. But
they've attacked children, deceased parents, spouses.
I can't even do that. I've been
Maria attacked a toddler. Yahoo bitch's toddler daughter. Posting inappropriate pictures of Teresa's daughter in her bathing suit top.
These people are very forgiving, because it would be a no for fucking life if they were to come for my kids, especially like a 3-year-old.
Yep.
And then just welcome them back in. Oh, hey.
She was like 2 or 3, and Maria was posting her pictures all over the internet. Yep.
And that's why so much of this is taken as a joke. Like, I know I was told, who told us? I think it was you, actually, Julie, that on live, that Hooch had done a live on Cindy and I about flip-flopping. Are you kidding me? Really? Is there no self-awareness there at all?
None.
Because she had doxed Maria, was totally against Maria just a few months ago. Now they're cool. But me and Cindy are wrong. We don't say, I don't even think about a quarter of the things that comes out of their mouths. I just wouldn't say it. It's just not even.
The attack on Dee's deceased son was horrible. Maria went after Dee's granddaughter, who's also, what was she, 2? She's 2, talking about her looks and calling her ugly.
Yeah, ugly.
Oh my God.
Are you kidding me?
Right. And Siwa did not speak, from the parts that I heard, she did not speak poorly of Brooke's daughter.
No.
As far as looks go, from what I heard, not at all. If anything, I saw that video that was on Reddit, and she has a beautiful daughter. She does. Her daughter is beautiful. So I don't see how Siwa would go and then make fun of Brooke's daughter's looks. That really doesn't make any sense. And I just don't get it. You can't scream and cry that someone's going after that would be like, me going after Cindy's kids for forever, and then suddenly she mentions one of mine, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's it. Now you've gone so long.
Now we're
I'm coming for you. Like, what? It's just crazy. It's crazy. You can't even explain this stuff to anybody that doesn't watch it.
Maria compared a black woman to was it an ape or a monkey or?
Yes, I saw that.
Did.
I saw that recently, actually.
Did. But she wants to call everyone else a racist.
I don't know, man. I don't understand it. And again, this is why I say that Sophie's channel was so important, because these things, a lot of us that haven't been around here for forever or can't listen to every single live, I try to, or I'll skip around if it's on a replay, because I just can't listen to dead air and all that. I'll just skip around a little bit. And I didn't know that. I knew that she can be ruthless, but I didn't know like this, especially Anne. That shocks me. But I get it. A lot of people are like, what? You didn't know that? Like, no,
Anne is disgusting.
I don't understand, all of the things, all of the going after families and kids. And I feel like it's gotten so much worse with the introduction to MobTube.
It has.
It has, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys go ahead and you could finish and do your commentary.
Just an FYI, in case you didn't know, though, Maria is the one that brought families into everything. with
Yeah,
Yes.
going after.
I'm learning all of that, and it's I believe you because you're very adamant on it. And I heard your Terry Lynn. I went to that stream before she deleted it or private it, whatever she did with it, and I heard you, and I'm like, this woman's coming on here calm, not calling any names, not doing anything, and you were being scolded like a child and demanded an apology for Maria. That's weird. You don't demand adults give an apology.
I will
It's not real.
never, ever, ever. I stand by what I said. She is the devil. I will never apologize to the devil.
Yeah, I
She
understand that.
brought my family into this and she started this war.
Yeah, I have
And
somebody who
Yep.
brought my family into a situation, and yeah, it's a war. Like I said, it's a no for life. I just don't.
yep,
I don't want to associate or be around anybody who does that kind of thing. I don't. And unfortunately, it's like you want to be the better person and you want to rise above it and hope it goes away, or hope
it
it goes
doesn't
away,
though.
but it doesn't.
I
It's
tried
obvious
that.
it doesn't.
I
So
tried that with her and she wouldn't stop. You weren't around then, but I used to never say anything. I didn't even have any outlet to say anything. I didn't have a page, a channel, nothing. I never said a word and I just let it keep going and going and going, never responding, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse.
well, I think they get emboldened once nobody else is saying anything about it, and
Yep,
they're able to make content and make money on that.
yep,
I mean, how disgusting. It's making money off of tearing people apart, like to the bone, going after
yep.
their
Yeah.
kids, their family, their husbands, their everything. I hope YouTube does something about it. I know they're getting more strict with TOS, and I really hope that they do that because these families don't deserve it. Like me, I would want what I think, like, oh, that's it. They went after my kid, I'm going to go after their kid. It's so hard because I have my own personal boundaries and integrity where I wouldn't want to do that. But at
Yep.
what's deterring them though? If you
Yeah.
don't do it, what is deterring? Because you don't want to put an innocent person in the middle. But what is
Yeah.
deterring Maria or Anne or any of these people
And I
from
truly felt
continuing?
horrible when I posted Maria's daughter after she brought my family into it. I felt bad. I really did because I can tell her daughter is a lovely person, a God-fearing woman.
Yeah.
She is not Maria. I felt awful about it. But at the same time, she's got to be put in check or she's going to just keep getting worse.
Right. Like
But
I don't get it. Like Maria doesn't sound well, and I say it with all sincerity.
no,
I don't
she's
want anything happen to her health-wise. I don't want to see that, especially from stress from this BS. Like,
yep,
why not take the time away until after your court date or something? But it's any little thing. You know what? I'm up here
yep.
talking right now. Did they
She'll be
fire
talking
us
about you.
live yet? Exactly.
Yep,
That's what will happen. And it will,
yep.
it's like you don't have to answer to everything said about you. You don't.
Absolutely.
It
If
it looks weak
if
in
I
my mind.
responded to everything that's been said about me or now my husband, my God, I would be online 36 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Yep.
everything warrants a reply. Not everyone warrants a reply. Do you see me doing a hate stream on Chicago Muscle because he did one on my husband last night? Nope.
No, I wouldn't even
Not.
watch that
I
trash.
don't
Like,
even
dude,
care. I don't even care.
they're
I'm
the
not gonna
biggest
watch it.
hypocrites ever. They do all that crap and more and then want to
He did
cry.
absolutely exactly what he's accusing my husband of doing. He did. But it was a joke for him. It's
Um,
okay. He
he
was just quoting Scarface and
and they want to blame you, but you did the right thing right off the bat and said you didn't agree and you apologized.
immediately before that live
Right.
was even over.
Yes, I heard it. And I'm like, okay, well, what do you want? What more do you want her to do? Go
And
to a
JJ,
divorce
because it's
attorney the next day? I mean,
that was
so,
genuine. That was genuine. That wasn't let me come by the next day after I've, seen I'm getting torn apart. Let me try and smooth things over. No, that was my genuine, sincere feelings. And I
yeah.
continue to say it. And I don't care if they think it makes me look weak or stupid or pathetic or whatever. Those are my feelings. I told my husband how I felt about what he said and what he did and why it was wrong and how it really didn't come across in the way that he thought it was coming across. And,
Yeah.
what more can I do?
I get it, because my husband isn't. Look, we're Gen X. We're not PC either. We're not. I mean, I'm not. I'm not ignorant, but I am a minority, so I'm not completely ignorant to the world. However, I'm also not somebody that gets offended very easily. Like it takes a little bit. Like I'm not gonna, fly off the handle at somebody calling me a Momo. Now, I never called her that. I don't understand, because didn't she have people that were saying like Momo's bodyguard or something, like all up in her chat?
Yep,
She was
she sure
okay with it
did.
when she was okay with it when Jolene called her it too in a stream not long ago. She was laughing about it and she even said it herself. It's selective. And the funny part is I never called her Momo once because I know how much she hated it.
I don't
Even
either.
when we were fighting, I never did. And she started calling me FBJ, Fat Band Julie. And I was like, okay, if that's how it's going to be, then that's what FBJ means, because I had a that I had nothing but problems with. And I finally had the surgery revised and had it fixed and lost all my weight. So now they call me Fat Band Julie.
Why make fun
So
of you for that, though? There are a lot of people that have
I
weight
don't know.
issues, and if you're willing to do something
Both of
about
them
it,
have weight issues. I don't know.
it's shocking. Honestly, how does
I
anybody
don't
take
know.
any
And
of that serious?
now that I am wearing a size 8 and 150 pounds, they're calling me fat, thinking it bothers me now. It doesn't, but you're not going to call me names and then get mad when I call you Momo back. That's why I call you Momo.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. I do. Just like I tried to say the second time I was on Sofo's panel, I tried, but they don't let you speak. They're like, no,
No,
wait a minute, constantly. It's like, can I get a
no,
sentence out, please? Can I ask
cut
you
you
a
off.
question? Like, okay, your numbers went up because I'm up on this panel because they're expecting some kind of argument. I don't want to argue with anybody except Stone Failure because he's a joke and I'll
Oh,
just
he's
laugh at him.
so gross.
I laugh
What a
at him.
misogynistic pig and embarrassment to all
Exactly.
veterans.
Yes, he definitely is. But yeah, what I tried to say was that because Maria was up there and I was trying to explain that there's a big difference between calling someone Momo and calling someone a prostitute and a sex trafficker.
Absolutely.
There's a gigantic difference. One of them is legal, a cute little Momo name, and then the other one is completely illegal. I don't understand.
Yep.
I don't get it. I don't. And they just didn't care. She said, "I don't care. I don't want to be called Momo." It's like, call her a bitch. Call her. You hate her guts. Whatever. Come up with a name for her. That isn't something that's illegal. And I mean, yeah, it is. It's pretty fucking offensive. I wouldn't want to be called a
Yep.
prostitute or a sex
Lisa
trafficker.
Wigger, exactly. Their bestie Brooke had to go on Ozempic to lose 40 pounds. That's absolutely no different than me having
Wow.
surgery. None. And Anne's always saying, she doesn't go to the gym. Girl, I go to the gym 3, 4, sometimes 5 times a week, but at least 3 times a week. So you don't know my life. I don't share my life with you or anyone on the internet for obvious reasons. The little bit you know is because I let you know it. Just like they say I don't have a relationship with my husband doesn't have a relationship with his children and I'm not around them. You heard what he said the other day, didn't you? Because I don't talk about his kids. Why would I?
Yeah,
It's
I
none of
wouldn't.
your business.
I wouldn't. I don't say anything anymore, really, in regards to mine. Very little
Absolutely
information
not.
because they're crazy. They're
The
absolutely crazy.
the only thing I share about my life on the internet is going to concerts. That's it.
There's nothing wrong with that. I think everybody should be able to share bits and pieces of their life. That's what social media is, without fear. And the worst part of it is that these people will do background checks and they will go into your Facebook. I mean, mine's privated,
Yep.
but I know people can still figure out a
Yep.
way and get in
Yep.
there. And it's violating, really, because if you're just talking about their behavior online, it should stick to that, not like, oh really, you call me a bitch, so now I'm going after your mom, your dad, I'm gonna, go to your great grandpappy's grave site and I don't leave dead flowers. I mean, it's just crazy.
Maria posted a picture of my husband and I today from my Facebook that was a profile picture at one time. So, because my page is locked down, but obviously they went and looked at the profile pictures. And so she's busy stalking away.
Yeah, I know, and it's all about looks and all that, like,
I
who
don't care if
cares?
you find my husband good looking or not.
Right?
I don't give a
Exactly.
shit. I said her husband looks like the Ayatollah Khomeini because he does. That's not about race. That's not saying he's not good looking. That's not nothing. I said that's what he looks like because you said a lot of shit about what my husband looks like, Maria.
I mean,
I,
it's fair. I don't get it. How can you be upset if somebody
and
gives it
and
back to
and
you?
and then she says, "Oh, Julie's trying to say her husband's so good looking." When did I say that? Yes, to me he is. But am I out here telling you guys, "Oh, my husband is so good looking"? I
Ooh, mine is
posted
too.
I posted it today because girl, if I had to choose between Carlos and my husband, I'm just saying the Ayatollah Khomeini is not something I find attractive. And that's my opinion. I don't care if you don't find my husband attractive because, girl, when I showed him your picture, you don't even want to know what he said. But
I mean, why go there at all? Why
AMZ's
speak
here, he
on
does.
husbands and kids looks and telling, talking about even behind the scenes? It's so gross for women to be talking about a little girl and needing braces and like, what? She's a little girl. My son's teeth were jacked up until he was about 15, 16. And the reason I didn't get him braces before that is because he wouldn't have taken care of them. I mean, you still have to wear a retainer and all of that.
Exactly.
You have to be at an age where you're mature enough to take care of them. So I don't, I just, it makes me sick
Yeah.
hearing that. I don't think it's right. And I never in a million years thought that I would ever stick up for Siwa as much as I have. But the
All
things
of
I'm
us.
hearing is disgusting, really
When
bad.
John and I, before John started talking to Siwa again, we were like behind the scenes talking. He and I, like, once we started really looking at what they were doing to her, we were both like, oh my God, this is so bad.
It is.
And I felt terrible for ever even entertaining and listening to any of that stuff. And once he finally talked to her about court, I'm like, I have to talk to her because I really owe her an apology because I said some, not very nice things. You may have seen it. I don't know. I went up on her channel and I told her some things I said and
Oh, I don't think I
apologized.
did. I didn't
But
see it, but I knew that you and John, didn't get along with her. You weren't friends or whatever, but I didn't see you go up on there or call her anything like that. And, granted, if people want to say she's grifting for this, she's lying about whatever, I don't know, but I just don't understand why go digging into the girl's life to find out if she's lying
absolutely.
about an ex. And there's no way in hell I would place bets on it that I believe for a second that Siwa's son was not hearing and seeing things. And I don't think it was from Brooke. I don't think it was from Maria or Ann. I think it
I
was from
think
the
it went
stepmom.
through the stepmom from
Yes,
Brooke.
exactly. Exactly. Because Maria just said the other day, wasn't it like she called out, she said, oh, please, Amy, get Keaton to do that interview,
Yep.
please.
Yep.
So, I mean, come on. Are we expected to now believe that Amy says nothing about online to this kid?
Of
I just don't
course
believe that.
she
Sorry, I
does.
don't.
Of
I don't.
course she does.
I wasn't born fucking yesterday. Okay. This is
But yeah,
ridiculous.
I had said some not so nice things. I never attacked her, but I apologize. But that's who I am. If I do wrong, I always own what I say and what I do.
Yeah,
Always.
I do too. I do.
And
I tell on myself before anybody else has the
and if I'm
opportunity.
wrong, I will apologize to anyone that I have wronged if I'm in the wrong. Except, and I apologized when I was on Terry Lynn's live the other day. You probably heard it. I apologized to Brooke and I apologized to Vault.
I did
I
hear you.
can't
Yes.
stand either one of them, but I am sorry for my actions for the things I said about their kids. I am.
That's fair.
It was
That's
wrong.
fair. And I thought that was.
I did not ask for an apology in return for the things they did or said to me. I don't care. Wrong is wrong, so I apologized. But I will never, ever, as God is my judge, apologize to Maria.
I understand that. And for me, you know, like I said, I hold myself to a certain integrity and I refuse to apologize unless I'm actually sorry.
Yep.
I won't do it. I just won't.
No, I'm not
Even
gonna
if I
either.
know I was wrong for maybe doing something, if I'm not sorry and I'd probably do the same exact thing today, I'm not going to say it. So if I do apologize, I'm genuine about it. I mean it. Like, and it's not like I'm afraid to apologize. I'll apologize all day if I do something that I'm sorry for.
Absolutely. Can you put Amzi's picture up on the screen, Sophie?
Sophie's like, shut this
Can you
bitch
see
up.
it?
I ain't never letting her up here again. She's talking too much.
Is there any way to
No,
like,
you're
enlarge it?
fine.
Can you see
No.
it? Oh my God, it's funny. It's Maria. It's Maria and her chubby fat body in a pink little bunny suit.
What?
Like Playboy bunny ears, like a lingerie pink. It's hilarious.
Was it a Photoshop one or a real one? I hope
Amzi?
it's not real. I hope it's not. Don't show anybody in lingerie for real. Please don't.
Look at Brandy's got a new
I don't want
picture.
Amzi to get in trouble.
Oh God.
Look, Amzi, run this by some people that are thinking logically, girl. We can't be showing people in Playboy bunny outfits.
Oh God.
But they're horrible with mentioning her kids too. Like oh God, and the whole mother shaming. Listen, if a mom is truly doing wrong and they're showing it like in a video, like of course you're gonna say, what the fuck? Like, you know, why are you not putting your kid in a seatbelt, you know, or whatever. But these people just want to tell others how their lives have been, and that's
Yep.
not the
It's
case.
not our place. None of us.
No.
We are not the ones that have the right to judge. I'm sorry. We don't.
I agree. We don't. I think we all do to a certain extent, but most of the time I'll see it, I'll think something to myself, and it's like, well, move on. It ain't my business, you know? So, let me see.
No, I liked the other one, Amzi.
All right, I'm going to drop down, but thank you so much for letting me up. I just wanted to say
You're
that
welcome.
anybody that that was in that chat, you should be ashamed of yourself for not saying, wait a minute, a 16-year-old girl and a 47 or 8-year-old man, something is wrong there. Like, even if it was consensual, that's not okay. And you don't shame the girl with a 16-year-old brain. There's a reason that you're not an adult until you're 18. And what do they say, like 25 or 26 is when your brain
Consensual
stops
can't
growing?
even be used at all at that age. It's just not a word that you could apply to someone at that age.
Exactly. It's not. So to be calling her a slut or any other thing when she was only 16 years old, I just can't with that shit.
No.
That's enough for me right there to never want to go to their channel or support. That's because I am, like I said, I have my own boundaries. I think everybody does, but we're expected to be robots. We're expected to pretend that we've all had the same experiences in life, grew up the same, think the same. And if you don't, you're shamed for not thinking like someone else. And that's not okay. But laws are laws, and 16-year-old girls cannot give consent to a 47-year-old man.
No way.
They just can't. So, all right, I'm going to drop down. Bye. Thank you, ladies. I'll be listening.
Bye. Nice talking to you.
Nice talking to you too, Julie. Bye.
Bye.
It's always a pleasure when JJ comes up and speaks.
I really like her a lot.
I do too. But hi, Lisa Ann. How are you? Now I got Baby Deadly as my avatar. Oh, Lord.
Oh my God. How funny.
We aren't gatekeepers of other people's lives. Exactly, Lane and Glenn. Exactly. Hey, Brew. How are you? IB Me says it's one thing to judge, but to tell someone how to live their life is another. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even at 18, that's still young. Like, yeah, you might be considered an adult, but it's still young. You're not grown and your brain's not
Absolutely
fully
not.
developed and, whatever. So,
And, Brooke's daughter is 18 and they're so all in uproar about talking about her. But how is she any different from Siwa's son? He's 20.
she's no
That's
different.
virtually the same age, virtually.
Mhm.
Males mature, they say, at 2 years less than females. So that puts him at the mentality of an 18-year-old girl. So
Yeah.
there's no difference there. If it's not okay for Brooke's daughter, and it's not okay for Siwa's son. So just
No,
stop.
it's not okay. No matter whose kid it is, it's not okay. You know? And while you guys were talking about, getting on the Facebooks and showing pictures and whatever, here's a picture. I put it up for a minute, but here's a picture. And
Oh, look
when
at
I
they
was
showing a
looking,
picture of you. Yep.
this is me. My husband has the black and the fluorescent green shirt on. The other person on the left is my son graduating high school. This was up on their channel a couple months back. So tell me again that my children's pictures were not passed behind the scenes. Please.
That's not even behind the scenes. That's right on their
No.
their
That's just
channel.
right out in the public, but they did cover his face, but
Doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. They weren't covered behind the scenes. Everybody knows what my kid and my husband and my family, my mother, my everybody looks like. So, I don't know.
But you haven't
But
done
yeah.
that.
No, and I won't. And I won't because I don't want it done to me, so I'm not going to do it to others. You know?
Yeah.
And I don't
Freaking
know.
disgusting.
Last time I checked, I
hypocrite.
didn't have a triple chin like that either. So.
Oh my God, she's
That's
got. Did you see the one I posted yesterday? She's got like
that's
12
another
chins
story.
now. Holy moly!
Last time I checked, I'm trying to bring up a picture. Last time I checked, I didn't have 12 chins, but
No,
But I'm just saying,
you
people
can
like
lose
to.
that, Maria, with weight. That was the first thing I lost when I started losing weight. I got up one day shortly after surgery and I looked in the mirror and I was like, oh my God, where'd my double chin go? And I was like pushing and turning my head different ways. I was like, what? Like I went to bed and it was
Where'd it
there
go?
and then it was gone. I was like, oh my God. So you can lose your
Funny.
chinny neck there if you want to, Maria. I'm sure that me posting that with the gobble, gobble, gobble song really got her going.
While you guys were talking, I was looking around, and this was posted 2 hours ago. Let me
Who is that
get
handsome man?
No, I've seen him once or twice.
Oh, where's the teeth?
Hey, he's got teeth.
He does.
How
That's
about
my
that?
husband.
Man's got teeth.
That's my husband, and he may not be perfect, and he might be a little rough around the edges, but I love him with every bit of my soul.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And the same with my husband. He's rough around the edges, but he's the most sexy, amazing in the world to me. So, and the caption, Poppy Suave with a bunch of laughing faces.
What is that supposed to mean? What's Poppy Suave?
Don't know.
That was at a Judas Priest concert.
Was it?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Judas Priest a couple
Yeah.
years ago. They opened their tour. Oh, there we go too. That was at that was right before my surgery. That was at Dokken, front row at the
I
Dokken
remember
concert.
seeing this picture on your somewhere on one of your
Yes.
pages, but
We
it
hung out with
says
Don
3 hours ago.
Dokken. We hung out with Don Dokken before the show. That was a lot of fun.
Cool. 3 hours ago, and your husband looks like this, but you want to make fun of somebody else's husband. Hashtag hillbilly, hashtag creepy vibes, hashtag slimy, hashtag racist family.
Slimy.
Mm-hmm.
Creepy. Why is it creepy? Because the lighting is green. It's
Probably.
the lighting from the stage. I was like a foot from the stage.
Yeah. Yep.
We're a racist family. Is that what she's
Mm-hmm.
saying?
That's what it says. Hashtag hillbilly, creepy vibes, slimy, and racist family.
And meanwhile, she's calling him a hillbilly, being racist,
Mm-hmm.
saying that,
Mm-hmm.
and calling us racists. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
All right.
But I thought you should see that.
And Maria, he looks better any day over your husband that looks like the Ayatollah Khomeini, in my opinion. So there's that.
Mm.
He's just
JJ
a
says he
normal guy.
looks like a normal man. What are they making fun of? His looks? I don't know. He looks like a normal man. Like you wouldn't look
That's what he
twice at his
is. A
looks
normal
going,
blue collar,
yeah.
hardworking guy. I'm not trying to pretend. She said I was trying to say he was Mr. GQ, and what else did she say? I'm like, that is never a word I would use for my redneck husband as GQ. Never in a million years.
No,
Never.
no. Our husbands are a lot of things, but GQ is not one of them.
And never will be.
No. I wouldn't want him to be. Mine, anyway. I wouldn't want him to be.
We were having an amazing time at both shows. We go to a lot of rock concerts.
We go to more than the average person, but not as many as you. Hey,
Yeah,
Amber.
I do go to a lot. It's our thing. It's our jam. But don't call my husband a racist in your hashtag when you're being racist in what you're saying in your hashtag either, you hypocrite. She's so
Sly says
stupid.
Poppy Suave equals to Daddy Smooth.
Whatever that's supposed to mean. But okay.
That's what it means.
Smooth daddy it is, I guess. Anne was saying how my husband looks so old. But no redneck hillbilly that I know.
Too good to be true. You're funny.
Wants to be called GQ. Absolutely not.
No.
She was saying how old my husband looks for 52. He has spent his entire life working outside in the sun in the Carolinas, and he was a smoker, and that ages your skin. So he may look
it
older
really
than
does.
52. He looks older than me. He knows it. Both of those things are hard on your skin.
Laney Land, me too. I prefer a scruffy guy versus GQ. Yes, me too. Me too. And Amber, if you're still in here, I was listening to some of those lives that you emailed me, and Bish is out of control, and we got to do something about it. That's all I'm gonna say.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So you guys will be finding out soon enough.
Barbie saw Judas Priest in 1986. Bon Jovi was back up. That's such a weird duo
Nice. Yeah.
together. Judas Priest and Bon Jovi. That would be quite a diverse crowd.
Yeah, for real.
Did you guys see the racist accounts in Bambi's this morning?
No.
No, I don't watch her.
No, I haven't been in Bambi's in forever. Sophie, do you only go to rock concerts? Yes, I be me. Yes. Yes. Okay, will do. Wonder if her friends will defend that, probably, Jules.
I'm sure.
Let
People
me
need to
answer
just stop
somebody back
throwing
real quick.
around race. They're really, the way that they throw around that term of calling people racist is really deflecting and taking away from people that actually are racists. It loses its impact when you just blanketly throw it out there like
I
that.
was thinking that this morning. Yeah. Hi, little
It's like
shoe.
making a mockery of racism. It really is. Waiting for Julie to do an IG live from Loverboy. I probably will. That's my next concert coming up, unless something else good comes before then.
Yeah.
I'll be front row for that too. I'm not sure if I want to be front row for that though, because Mike Reno, the lead singer, does not look so good these days. It's starting to
I
be a
know you
thing.
do, bro.
I always do front row if I can at these shows, but
Mm-hmm.
these guys are all getting like very old, 60s, 70s, and some of them you just don't want to be up front. It's like I want to remember
Yeah.
them how they were, you know?
Yeah. 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 Message
When
me,
I
I be me.
when I saw Whitesnake a couple years ago and I was looking at David Coverdale and oh my God, he still had the long hair. He was wearing the leather pants and button down shirt with his chest showing, and then all you could see is just the sagging and the wrinkles and it was just like, no, 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 no. I don't want to see this.
Who in the hell?
Oh, Amzie, I saw him this fall. Yeah, he looked terrible. And he was not lip syncing, but he did apologize for how terrible he sounded, which made it even worse to admit it.
Wonder who that is, Jules.
What'd they do?
The
Can you say?
racist account in Bambi's this morning.
Are you able to say what it was?
The name of the account was Just Some Old Black Boy.
Oh, that's nice.
And the things that they were saying were not so nice.
And they were allowed to do that?
Mhm. Yeah. Oh yeah, they're saying some really
Shyla.
raunchy things.
Yes, I was just at Motley Crue and I front row for that too. I've got tons of great up close pics of Nikki Sixx I can send you if you DM me. Videos and pictures. Nikki still looks really good for being in his 60s. Tommy did not look so good.
Wow. Like can I show those, Jules? What do you think? Can I show those to everybody? Yeah, I see that.
Shine box. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
My nephew was living
Okay.
in the same town with Nikki Sixx up until a few months ago, and his apartment was right across from the restaurant where he goes for breakfast all the time. I was like, oh my God, I gotta come out there and see him. Oh, Jill, she'll stick up for her. She doesn't care about that. She hates Cooch and Maria and is now siding with them and letting them lie to her about stuff.
It's crazy. Let's see. not letting me zoom, but oh, that's why. Hold on.
Who was I talking about that my nephew lived across from the restaurant, Martin's mommy? Nikki Six from Motley Crue in Jackson Hole. That's where he lives, and he has breakfast almost every day at this little restaurant that was a little diner right across from my nephew's apartment, and he got to see him all the time. There's a lot of very, very, very wealthy and famous people in Jackson Hole. It's a super high end. Yeah, it's a super high end place to live. Some of the richest people in the US. That's where the Waltons, the Walmart family, live too.
Oh, okay.
No taxes.
Okay, so you see here the comment on the screen. Just some old black boy. First comment says, I'm trying to help you, old white boy. And then it says, Books, you a old white boy that needs some help. And the profile picture is rather offensive. There's that one. Go to the next one. Oh, shit. Some of them, for whatever reason, didn't come through. There you are. Yeah, in full blackface. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oops. She must be having issues. Some of them didn't come through on my computer for whatever reason. Okay, let me share this one. You see here, Books for Moses Live says, go do some plumbing work, Mario, you spaghetti licking cannoli. And Just Some Old Black Boy says, Books, your pops gave head to the real soldiers. Well, you can't make this shit up, guys.
Happened. I was just talking to you, and somehow I ended up in my chart.
Oh, that's craziness.
I didn't even have it open. I don't know what happened. Weird.
So yeah, we've got Books for Moses telling Mario that he's a spaghetti licking cannoli. And Just Some Old Black Boy says, Books, your pops gave head to the real soldiers.
And you know, that's not okay to say stuff like that. Just because someone might be white and Italian, you can't say those things. If you call my husband a wop or a dago, that's offensive and racist. Racism does not only work against somebody who is Black or Hispanic.
Right. Yep. Oh. Let's see.
Hi, Mimi.
Let's see. And then it says, Just Some Old Black Boy, Books, you need to stop all that dashing and grab your shine box, white boy.
Wow.
How did she leave that in her chat? Sorry if
Absolutely.
that was too loud. Yeah. Yep. Anything for attention. You were in the vortex.
Absolutely, JJ. Calling anybody any offensive name based on their either skin color, culture, their nationality, it's wrong. And you don't get to be, selective and say, "Oh no, it's okay to say that because they're only Italian or that person's only Jewish. It's no big deal." It is.
It's totally a big deal. Totally.
That's horrible, Amzy. Oh. I was watching a documentary about that not long ago. It's just heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's sad. So yeah, that's what's going on in Bambi's chat. But they wanna say shit about you and your husband. So there's that.
Hmm. At the end of the day, they could say what they want about my husband. I am not going to let anybody put that label on me because I'm absolutely not a racist. My husband is not a racist. Say what you want about him. He doesn't care. He's not online. He doesn't see your shit. So, whatever. Keep pushing, Momo, though. I told you what I have, and I will out everything, and we're going to start tagging Kristen in everything if you don't stop. Because you started tagging C with Son and said that's okay to do. So I can share Kristen's IG address with everybody if they want to start tagging her on stuff. I haven't done it yet. I'm hoping I don't have to, but we'll see what Maria does. What Ann and Maria do. Absolutely, JJ.
I am lagging bad over here.
You are?
Yeah. With my buttons. I've been trying to unmute myself for like, I don't know, a minute and a half now, and it just now unmuted me. So yeah, it's strangeness. Yeah, Amzy says, I personally did not know Siwa's son's name until yesterday. They are screwed up. Yep. And yes, JJ, Chicago without the muscle knew exactly what he was doing and saying by calling a Hispanic man a wetback. If he wasn't Hispanic, I might believe it. He didn't, but yeah, he knew.
How dare he try to say he was just referring to Scarface? Do we need to play that clip again? There was no doubt about what he was saying or referring to. And it wasn't a movie.
No.
Deflecting liar. I can't even with a straight face say that my husband was referencing the movie. I could say it because that's what you're lying and saying, but I can't say it with a straight face and a clean conscience.
Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Okay. It's on my IG too. Oh, actually, if you go to the live, it sounded clearer, I think. It was an hour and 20 minutes in.
Okay. Let me find it. Do.
When? I beat me? In March? Nice. I beat me. My birthday's in March.
Mine too. When's yours?
The 9th.
Oh, don't wait. No, don't. I was gonna say don't say it. People will dox you for it.
It's fine. I don't give a shit.
I'm the same week though.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, not that one. Scrolling through here. I mean, I just have to show something really quick. Just have to show this.
Oopsie, don't eat your mouse. See? Don't eat your mouse. See? You know those little furry mice toys? I call them cheese mice because they come in a big cheese wedge. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think so, yeah.
One of my kittens, she is obsessed. She eats the fur right off of it. And then she's
Oh, really?
she's got the little naked body to play with. Got little naked mice all over the floor.
It's not letting me share anything now. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. It's like lagging. My buttons are lagging really, really, really bad. I don't know why.
Does that
Not
happen
letting me
before?
share anything. No. Listening and driving in sleet and ice. I hope it's not coming this way, Johnny Mac.
Yikes.
Shit.
Be careful driving, Johnny Mac.
Shit. I'm about to
Don't watch
check my
the
weather.
screen.
Yeah, don't watch the screen. Just listen. But yeah, it's not letting me share anything, so it's not coming this way, thank goodness. What the fuck?
Are you on your phone?
No, I'm on my laptop.
Can you play
I've been telling y'all this, yeah,
No,
I
can you
should be able
play
to find it on my phone.
Play it on your phone and just play the volume?
I can. Hold on. I was wanting to show that picture.
Do an old school John and just hold your phone up.
That's what I'm gonna have to do.
He does that all the time. He cracks me up with that. Look how beautiful you are.
Can you see me?
Yep. Now I can't.
On the screen, am I showing or just backstage?
Yep. Now I see you.
All right, then. I was sent that this morning. Does everybody see that? I was sent that this morning. Where it come from, where it was taken, I could not tell you. See, now it's showing for me. I could not tell you.
I was sent it yesterday, and I posted it with a gobble, 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 gobble song.
Oh. So, yeah, I found that.
We got turkey teeth and turkey neck.
No, pink is not her color. For sure. No. Okay. No, back to business. I found the link.
She has no business talking about anybody's looks.
No!
Yeah, she has really shitty tattooed eyeliner, Amzie. It's really a bad job.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, I guess she never realized her face was going to start melting off when she did it.
Okay.
It was a very bad move. Just like just about everything she does.
I work on PCs, so But
did Johnny Mac roll into your community what? And start right away, or were you all friends first?
Oh no, he was already here when I got here. He was with the best friend of the guy that beat the dog.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he was in there in this racist chat talking. That's what blew me away, because he says I'm racist because what I did is when he started in and he started bashing me for Tony Pizza, he doxed a woman for Tony Pizza that's friends with me. That's how I met Mac. So I made a video about Johnny Mac, and I put up a Ku Klux Klansman with all of his children in hoods and robes. And I said, this guy's nothing but a Klansman slave master. He may have a black wife because that's what he prefers sexually, but he can't love black people the way he talks about them.
Wow.
Yeah, he really lost his mind over that. And called me a racist.
He said on John's live yesterday, he said, wait till Chicago Muscle finds out Maria's Cuban. I'm like, I'm sure you recognize the name, by the name you can tell that I'm Hispanic.
My wife is Hispanic. I have nothing against Cubans.
I'm like, I know. That's how immature this guy is.
Well, see, this is Johnny Mac's lie again. He's twisting that into this. Mr. Soflo is a Cuban. Mr. Soflo is an immigrant Cuban. Mr. Soflo came to my country and he beat women with pool sticks. He stalked them. He raped them. He did all these horrible things. As a Cuban, not as an American. So when I see an immigrant come to my country and rape a woman, fuck him and communist Cuba.
I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. When I see him.
Yes, Susie Q, you can. I've done that. I love their sugar-free iced coffee at McDonald's.
Oh, of course you can. Did you hear him?
Yep.
Fuck him and communist Cuba. And what does Maria say? I agree. I agree.
And it gets much worse
yet.
after that.
Yes, we're not done yet.
When I see I'm not saying all, but there's a few. We've got a whole bunch of illegal immigrants who've done horrible things, and all they do is send them back, and then they come right back. They shouldn't have been here, and they are in prison.
George came over with the Cuban crime wave, so I know you remember that, being Cuban.
Oh my God, is he a rafter?
Yes, he is. He floated over here, as I would say. Now let me ask you something.
He floated over here.
Does this bother you?
Yeah, he floated over on his raft, right? But that's better than
rewind like 5 seconds where he just asked if it bothered her.
Shit. I messed it up. We're just going to listen to it again.
Yeah, he really lost his mind over that. And called me a racist.
He said on John's live yesterday, he said, wait till Chicago Muscle finds out Maria's Cuban.
We can't hear anything, Sophie. Sophie? Hello? Can you guys hear her, or is it just me that can't hear? Sophie, are you muted? I think it's the lag. We can't hear anything. Sophie, we can't hear you, but we can see Momo and her 1, 2, 3, 4 chins. it for?
Jesus Christ.
Okay, now we hear you.
As many times as I've hit the share screen button, trying to get it to share a few minutes ago, it all
It
caught
finally
up to
did.
just now.
Oh my
It finally
God.
caught up. And I had to hit it like 30 times just now to get it off my screen. It wouldn't do anything else until
my
I got that off
God.
my screen. I found it. I got it, Vixie. Thank you. But I had to get rid of all of those.
Good Lord.
And this is what I tried to get up on the screen a few minutes ago. All right. So we're going to finish listening to this here. I just woke up and that's the first thing I see today. Oh my goodness, Tosh. I'm so sorry.
How mature this guy is.
Well, see, this is Johnny Mac's lie again. He's twisting that into this. Mr. Soplo is a Cuban. Mr. Soplo is an immigrant Cuban. Mr. Soplo came to my country and he beat women with pool sticks. He stalked them. He raped them. He did all these horrible things.
Oh my.
As a Cuban, not as an American. So when I see an immigrant come to my country and rape a woman, fuck him and communist Cuba.
I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. When I see these, I'm not saying all, but there's a few. We've got a whole bunch of illegal immigrants who've done horrible things, and all they do is send them back, and then they come right back. They shouldn't have been here, and if they are, throw them in prison.
George came over with the Cuban crime wave. So I know you remember that.
Oh my God! But is he a rafter?
Yes, he is. He floated over here as I would say. Now let me ask you something. Does this bother you when I say he floated over here on the banana boat?
No, those were the worst people that came to Miami.
Doesn't bother
Did you
her
hear
at
that?
all.
Doesn't bother her at all. Those were the worst people. Mm-hmm. Let's hear that again.
Floated over here as I would say. Now let me ask you something. You being Cuban. Does this bother you when I say he floated over here on the banana boat?
No, those were the worst people that came to Miami.
Okay.
So why did he have to apologize to her for that? He made a public apology, did she say?
Yep.
He publicly apologized for that? Why? If she said she wasn't offended by it, I mean, it just doesn't make sense to me. Just one of those
And
things.
if he was the worst people, how come you're best friends now?
Right. It's one of those things that you'll never know the answer to, right?
Thank you very much. It was a line out of Scarface, and they run around and say that I am a racist because I said he comes over on the banana boat. Look, let me make it absolutely clear. I love everyone who's not a...
Ma'am.
That was my husband's favorite movie, and that's where he got that line too. And you cowardly piece of shit for saying you're not racist for saying that, but my husband is. It's wrong for both of you to say it, so fuck all the way off.
Yep. Because she told him to, and she will give him subs.
I'm not taking the cowardly way out and say my husband wasn't wrong for it. Sorry.
And if you're and his pride is he's all Cuban pride, slapping his chest all the time. Well, let me just say this. You make the good people of Cuba, the hard-working, honest American, Republican, conservative Cubans, look like shit. So you're the one that should have a problem with them, not me for the Cuban jokes.
Well, let me tell you, when they're called Marielitos came into Miami, obviously we have family in Cuba, and my grandparents had purchased a boat to go over there. And when they came, the person who drove the boat came back said that what they did, not one family member came back. They were throwing the shit from Cuba onto these boats that nobody knew who they were. And they were throwing out the bad people. They let the bad people from Cuba go. So all these boats came back with people that nobody knew who they were. And Miami was horrible when that happened. The crime was unbelievable.
Well, this guy actually admits that his parents were criminals and raised him in a life of crime, and he wears that as a badge of honor.
Wow.
And it's unbelievable, yeah. So, like, when a Cuban comes off and says stuff like that, what's my reply? I don't look at you as first things first, do you consider yourself a Cuban or an American?
I'm an American. I was born in Florida.
You're a Cuban
even
American.
If you were born in Cuba, once you immigrate here.
Yeah, she's just trying to erase her heritage.
Denouncing her heritage, but yet saying my husband's a racist because of what he said.
Yep. Exactly.
You should be proud to be a Cuban woman.
American.
There you go. And if you ain't got pride for America, pound it up your ass.
Absolutely.
Okay? You don't belong here. There's a lot that you don't know about me, but
She's American.
How do you just denounce that you're Cuban American? I mean, that tells you right there she does not care about her culture or her heritage at all.
But when it comes to calling somebody racist that she doesn't like, then, you know.
Then she's a proud Cuban.
Yes. There you go.
Or a white woman, depending on what the argument
Depending
is.
on who you ask. Yeah.
a bullet for this country. And when I see some scumbag
A
come
bullet.
over here and disgrace
He took a
my
bullet
country,
for this country,
and then he
he
wants
said.
to say, I see one of the people in his chat say, Chicago muscle, us Cubans own Miami. Come get some. Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. When did you take a bullet for this country, sir?
Never.
Never.
You know, that's some racial stuff too, you know, that they're trying to start racial issues.
Nobody owns Miami. Absolutely nobody owns Miami. I hate when they say shit like that. Nobody owns Miami.
Well, that was the whole reason he's throwing this Cuban thing up on me, and I'm a punk-ass white boy and all this. I'm going to tell you something right now. This ain't no punk-ass white boy. Ask anybody who knows me.
Yep.
You know, and he thought somebody was going to be afraid of him, and he was going to throw out all that gang shit, and I got a big family and all this. He even threatened me. Listen to this. This guy is such a lowlife. He has got a son who's been convicted.
Oh my God,
of
read Coin's comment.
you can think of, including woman beating, the whole 9 yards, because he followed it.
Coins. Why does her shit have a six-pack?
The question of the day,
God,
Coins.
Yes.
Footsteps of his father, and he has a son in the county jail right now that he's using to threaten people and tell them that he's going to come for them when they get out. That's what kind of father this guy is.
Father of the Year Award.
Yeah, it's just nuts, and it drives him crazy that I expose this stuff. And anyone in the chat who knows the whole situation over there can bear it. Well, better yet, you can.
But the guy that he's exposing this stuff on is now his best friend.
Yep.
That
And
shit
he
make
was
sense.
lying.
Yeah.
Saying
Yeah.
that he took a bullet for this country while trying to defend it.
Yep. Exactly. Tell me how you can talk about somebody like this, but then become their best friend. He's your brother now, you say. Just like you called Johnny Mac your brother months ago. He's your brother.
Mm-hmm.
And Maria's your sister. Wonder what type of father they think SoFlo is now that they are all friends. It's a good question. Good question, Evil Eye.
I'd rather have no siblings. Are you making iced coffee?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I want some.
Yes, ma'am, I am. My Ninja coffee maker makes very, very good iced coffee. I have never been a coffee person until I started drinking iced coffee.
I've always loved coffee and iced coffee, but I can't do the sugar anymore since my surgery, so
Mm-hmm.
it's just not as good when it's sugar-free. It's okay, but
Yeah.
not quite as good.
Right, Shyla. American is not a race. And they're not flip-floppers either, too good to be true. You're right. Mm-hmm. You're right. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm using my microphone today. It's like way far away from my microphone. I'm so sorry. So sorry. I'm gonna have to go on the other side of my kitchen. Jesus, who is making all the extra? That is me, Amy Lou. That is me. I'm so sorry. I had no idea it was so loud. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Go and look at my videos. I put up the truth, the police reports. You know, that's what drives them nuts is that I actually have receipts on everything I say. They have none.
Yep. Let me tell you, after the Maria boat lift in Miami, the scamming was horrible. The insurance companies were scammed so badly, and
That's the bank
money that
robber.
was out of medical insurance, fake insurance companies being
Hold on 1 second. Grip and Jinx in here. Hold on 1 second. Grip and Jinx, Chicago. From the group, have you said your wife is Italian and now she is Hispanic? My wife is, what are you, 25%? 25% and 50%? Yeah, she's 25% Italian, 25% Hispanic, and 50% white. So I guess.
But.
So then you just say whatever fits the discussion you're having to show you're not a racist.
There you go. There you go. You've got it now. You've got it now. No, he does not have a receipt for the bullet he took. No, he does not. Not like Forrest Gump that thought something bit him in the ass, but it was a bullet. He has not got any kind of receipt for that bullet that he took.
The other 25% is fucking embarrassed as fuck to be married to somebody like that.
You would think. Oh, Lordy.
Would make her a mutt like me and a lot of people.
Ew.
I don't know. So yeah, I have said that she is Italian and Hispanic. Both.
Yep, my husband's family.
You actually can be, genius. You do know that, right?
So it's I guess you can't be. I'm
yes,
German,
he said
Polish,
50% white. I'm not sure what that nationality is. That wasn't something I ever learned
white.
about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's not
white
something
is not an ethnicity.
That's not something
but
I
he
learned
for
about
sure
in my diversity
knows.
training.
Yeah. But he for sure knows her exact percentage of Italian and Hispanic.
No, he said 25% Italian, 25% Hispanic, and 50% white.
Yeah. He knows the exact percentages of the Hispanic and the Italian, but not where the white person come from. Like that makes sense.
Susie, apparently you are not white if you are Italian.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. According to him.
Yes.
You know, so I guess we can all be a little bit of something, right?
I know, for sure we can.
Watch Numbnuts. Okay, I'll watch Numbnuts. We'll see ya. Anyway, but what were you saying about Miami now? Because I'm really interested to hear this.
There was a lot of scamming going on by the Cubans, and we all knew
By
it.
Maria stealing from
everybody
Barnett
was
Bank.
reporting it.
All the scamming was going on, and we knew it.
Meanwhile,
Of course we
Maria's
knew
just
it.
jealous she wasn't in on the insurance fraud.
Yeah,
She's just mad because she couldn't be a part of it and steal from them as well.
Yeah.
You dirty
Totally.
thief, Maria. Her and Lita are perfect together.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. Oh, I'm going to apply as a minority and refer to them to Chicago Muscle. Yeah.
They can't.
Yeah, he's
Sam
a whole
Brown.
lot. What did he say? How can these people cry racism when they don't know the difference between race and nationality? They can't. They can't. It's their new buzzword for the month. That's it. They can't.
Millions and millions of dollars went out to fake insurance companies that didn't even have an office building, and it was going into people's checks, and tons and tons of money going in, delivered to people's houses because they were running scams. You would report it, and they would take months and months. By the time they caught up with it, the people were done and gone. People were paying cash for houses. It was crazy bad. Everybody was getting robbed. They were stealing the cars like there's no tomorrow. There was no respect. They brought the worst people from Cuba at that time. The Mariel Botis was the worst thing that could have happened to Miami. Well, now most of the people that came have been arrested and have spent time in prison here.
This country was built on immigration. We all know that. This is my grandparents immigrated here from Germany during World War II, and then my grandfather actually came to this country, joined the Marine Corps, and went back and fought Hitler. So
Did he though?
What did he just say?
He said his grandfather came over here from Germany and then went back over and fought Hitler. I don't know. You can't
But how
believe
can we
anything that guy
believe that?
said. You can't.
Yeah.
Can't believe anything that he says. He's a proven, known, and admitted liar.
Yes. Yes. Shows who they are. They support thieves, liars, and all that. Yeah. Dipshitler said that they kept going in and saying they kept deleting my comments and blocked me when I said anything about Lita the thief in Chicago Muscle's life. That's because all of his mods are from Maria's chat.
Yep.
This is his stolen valor story. One of them.
He made Lita a mod yesterday.
Well, there you go.
I heard Cooch is one too.
Oh, there you go. That's why you got blocked. That's why you got blocked.
Great thing. If somebody wants to come here legally and build a life, and it's through legal immigration, I have no problem with it. But when you come to this, when you come to this country with a backpack full of fentanyl.
Yep.
Wait a minute, Dudley. He said that.
And you float.
Dudley, he really said that. One time he ran out of ammo and used his bare fist to fight off 30 armed military men.
Oh yeah, he said that. He said that for real. Yeah.
Oh God. 30. Yeah. I cannot.
And what was it, Dudley? He picked up a car with his bare hands and rolled it. He said that before too. Yeah.
That's funny as hell.
Mm-hmm. Selfie Queen Cindy. Well, I am 50% Porto and 50% Rican. There you go.
No, he could not, Drazzo.
We're here on a fucking raft and you rape a woman and beat her with a pool stick, and then you dance around on a YouTube show and tell me how proud you are of that? I don't like you.
But he's your bestie. But tell us how you really feel.
Right.
Okay. And that's got nothing to do with your nationality. You just throwing it up there that you got Cuban pride just goes to show how bad you're making Cubans look, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like as a Cuban, we don't claim them.
Yeah, Maria, you're not doing a very good job representing Cubans either, bitch.
Wow.
Pretty
We
sure
don't claim
Drazzo
him.
would say they don't claim you.
Yes.
Drazzo, as a Cuban man, do you claim Maria? What a stupid thing to say.
It's his BFF, Tracy.
I know I have some Cuban friends that are good people. They are fine people. And there's some that aren't. It's just like every race. It's got nothing to do with race. I'm not racist. I raised a black child. So from my sister,
that doesn't mean you're not
who was a
racist.
drug addict and couldn't take care of him. So race has nothing to do with me. As a matter of fact, Josie's in the chat right now. How I became Chicago Muscle was someone was being racist to her and she's a black woman.
And now you can't stand the woman. Why is that? Because she calls you out on your shit?
Dudley said one time CM told him that he
That's
slammed
what it
the high
was.
so hard on the hood of his car, his wheels fell off. Oh, God. That's hilarious.
That's what it was. I knew it had something to do with the ridiculousness with the car. Eric.
Jules put a link for something she said she thinks you should listen to. We should listen to.
Okay. Let me get into it. Let me go to my live.
Amen, Vexy.
Have water or electricity, like you steal electricity. Books, you don't even have water. You can't even take a shower. You don't even have water or electricity, like you steal electricity from your neighbor. You don't even have water. So what the fuck do you know about soap? Let alone how to wash.
So shut the fuck up.
I mean, really, you danced around in your dirty ass underwear. I know. I just and maybe you don't remember because you were drunk. But yeah, you danced around your crusty ass.
You porch monkey.
Ooh.
Oh. Wow.
I've been hanging out in your chat room. You ready? You ready to see old Lisa Ann? Since you seem to taking a liking to her, here you go. I got you. Let's see Lisa Ann. Boom. There's Lisa Ann. There you go. Is there a nutsack on my chin? Seriously. There you go. There's your girl, Lisa Ann. Yeah. There's your girl, Books. There's your girl. Right there. Boom. There's your girl.
Ew.
That's your girl, Lisa Ann. Keeps coming in your chat room. Yeah, that's your butt.
Someone
Yeah,
should send
do
it to
better.
Heidi.
Yeah. Kimmy, it was too fast and I had to slow it down, but I don't know. Let's listen to it again. I had to slow it down a little bit.
Books, you don't even have water. You can't even take a shower. You don't even have water or electricity. Like you steal electricity from your neighbor. You don't even have water, so what the fuck do you know about soap? Let alone how to wash.
So shut the fuck up.
I mean, really. You danced around in your dirty ass underwear. I know, 'cause I had to see that one. And maybe you don't remember because you were drunk. But yeah, you danced around your crusty ass.
You porch monkey.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she just allowed that? She didn't say anything about it?
Do
Didn't kick
Bambi?
them off or anything? Yeah.
No. No, no.
Someone
Stayed
should
there.
send that to Heidi. I'm blocked, or I would.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. She said in her live the other day, I'm the only one that she has blocked.
Okay.
She blocked me because the whole bullshit thing that happened in her chat with Wicked, and I went and left a comment to defend Wicked, and it made her mad, so she blocked me.
No. Bless her.
I give a
Yeah,
fuck.
she
I
also
hope
let
it's
the racist account stay in the chat too, so.
nice. She won't care though.
Yes. Yes, Vixie. That was, I don't know if it was the Slayer of MobTube or Joker 420 that said that. She has two panelists right now, and that's, I don't know which one it was. Let me see if I can see their screen moving. Or their
Yeah, I know
bubble.
Heidi's a mod there, but was she in the chat when it happened? Because that would be horrible if she was and nothing was done about it.
Yeah, I know.
About soap, water. Let alone how to wash.
Shut the fuck up.
I mean, really. You danced around in your dirty ass underwear. I know, 'cause I had to see that one. And maybe you don't remember because you were drunk. But yeah, you danced around in your crusty ass.
You porch monkey.
That was Joker 420 that said that. Whoever Joker 420 is. That's
Nice
who said
guy.
it. Yeah. Yep.
Really, Jules? Wow.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She said that her black friend said it was okay.
And Heidi's okay with that?
I guess.
Wow.
I guess. HB also mentioned that she isn't speaking to TL, and I was wondering with that going to happen, HB doesn't catch on too fast, not trying to be mean, says Boomer. Yeah, that's what Jules said too. Her black friend told her she can.
Wow. Lots of background noise? Where? Me?
It's not me. I don't hear anything.
I'm not doing anything.
Mm-mm. No, I don't hear anything. Hey, deuces. But yes, Lisa Ann is very kind. Very kind. But
why were they talking about her?
I
Beeping noise or anything.
I don't know. Hey, deuces. So, will she do an expose? I doubt it. I doubt it. So. No, she never says anything about anyone. Mia's mommy. So I don't know. I don't know why people like to pick on Lisa Ann. I don't get it. So I don't know. But I guess I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I've been on here over 3 hours now.
How time flies.
I know. I need to get some stuff done.
Me
need to get some
too.
stuff done today.
I've been lazy all day. I need to as well.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, so.
Well,
Thanks for
everybody
coming.
have a good day. We'll watch to see if somebody goes live later. Jules, are you going live later?
Yeah.
Anybody? Alrighty.
Have to wait and see. Thanks for coming.
Okey-dokey. Thanks for having me.
I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks everybody for coming and hanging out today. No problem. No problem. I'm glad you guys came and hung out. She has been since she's became friends with Code and Brennersburg Cobra. So yeah. Yes, Amy Lou. Yes. So hit the like button on your way out. Johnny Mac and John are both going live between now and later. But have a good day. I'll see you guys in chat.